Alright. Let's see what this does. Hello everyone, if I am live right now. Welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Just getting set up, so give me a moment. Gonna make sure all my chats are pulled up. Always have trouble getting my restream chat the way I want it to be, but today we are going to do Spyro the Dragon Upside Down. And we're gonna see how far I make it. I'm just chilling tonight, so we'll see how it goes. And I have a new setup today. Normally I use a green screen, but I decided to not do that today to save some CPU, GPU, I don't know. One of those. And also because I'm going to be not using my green screen tomorrow when me and my brother-in-law stream the Zelda randomizer. So that is the plan tomorrow. 40 billion bones, what is up? Blade of Sun, I know I was talking to you in the chat here before, but welcome one. I'm good. I'm doing pretty good. We're getting we're trying to get off of I'm trying to get my restream pulled up here. And then I'll get going. We're in demo mode right now, but which is also upside down. I don't remember how to do this. Jaxby, if you have to just zoom in on me, as long as you're not too picky about what you see, that's acceptable for anyone who gets motion sick. I'm playing this on OBS. It's a pretty small screen, so don't judge me too hard on that, y'all. I don't know why I can't figure out how to get the chat to pop out. I usually don't have this problem, but it's not working for me. I've got an embed. I'm almost to the point where I'm just like, I guess I'm not gonna see the Facebook Twitch chat. Let's see. Ah, is it here? No. No, I can't find this. Launch chat, here we go. Finally. Okay. We're good. I guess it's about time to start. Getting some dropped frames here and there, but y'all tell me if there's anything weird with the volume. I want everything to be balanced. I want you to be able to hear the music and me. Make it pretty nice. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, I never thought about this. New game, otherwise known as Ue Win. Let's see. I bet this is the first time you've ever seen the intro cutscene to Spyro 1 upside down. If I were to guess. This is a nightmare. Why'd you do this to yourself? Okay, rolling. Well, here's where it started. In stream challenges, this has happened before. So, I thought, why not try to just play the whole game like that? Spyro 1's the easiest way to do that, I think, but... while we're here, thank you for confirming the audio is good. I'll be upside down, wait, what? Capture my screen OBS and flip it so Spyro's the right way again. That's true, I will be upside down if that happens. That's funny, guys. Okay, start a Q&A. I'm gonna do a Ask Me Anything. Not that you all can do that anyway, so it's not like super fun, but something about making it official. Boom. So, live chat, here we go. Okay. I'm starting to have regrets, but this is probably the easiest part, is this right here. Can't mess this up, really.
Thank you for
With old
releasing
Nestor.
Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloon.
You know what?
We'll transport you to
It's
the
a good
next
question.
What about Nasty Newark?
If you don't mind that, I call you
Yeah.
Andy now.
Find dragons
I'm gonna do
first.
that.
That's all I can say.
Good question, Andy. I am Crazy Spirit. Welcome. I saw that your levels are available for playtest. Spirit's got some new Spyro fan levels coming out soon, it seems. Very excited. But yeah, now I'm like, okay, should I pick a topic for the Q&A? Yeah, let's do that. Hold on. I have an idea. Let's do Ask Me Anything About Spyro. And you got to get creative, y'all. Like, I'm talking like NPCs. Like, go deep. Go deep. Can be favorite things, can be the first time I remember talking to Nancy. Like, I may not remember, but... Oh, you already asked a question? Wait, hold on. If I donate $5, will we play normal? That would be a concept, to do an upside down stream and the donations be you can pay to make it not as painful. Really, upside down's not that bad, guys. Now, upside down in reverse is terrible, and one of the reasons I didn't add like any overlays with pay options is because I really just didn't want to go through that. My opinions on wheels. Feel free to branch outside of the Spyro thing too, by the way. That's just to give people ideas. Wow, you know, I don't know what kind of wheels, Andy. Like, are we talking like vehicle wheels, four-wheeler wheels, bicycle wheels, all of them? Yeah, there's a lot. I have questions about your questions. Now this kind of stuff is where it gets a little weird. When your camera changes the angle and you're upside down, it does feel a little funky. I will say that. Ooh, good one, Blade of Sun. Who would most likely turn into a Rhinoc? Jaxby. Who would most likely turn into a Rhinoc? Well, in the entire world, if I had to pick somebody that everybody knows, like not somebody from my personal life, you know, obviously, because I can think of a few people I've met that would probably turn into Rhinocs, but public figures, you know, that people know, I would say the orange thing that is running America right now would probably get turned into a Rhinoc. I think. That's the first person that came in mind to me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Second would probably be Jaxby. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just like any round object that rolls, I suppose. Okay. I think that wheels are a really nice concept, and while their existence may have elevated technology to an extent that you know, we almost just can't keep up with. You know, it really, like, humans can just go all these places now because of wheels. I think maybe we got too big for our britches, but that said, I do dabble in wheel usage, so I can't, you know, I don't want to be a hypocrite. But that was a really good talking point, so thank you for that, Andy. I resonated with that question a lot, actually. I have to remember to check the restream chat too. Gotta light these, this is a requirement. Let's go down here. Let's do this. Let's see, what else we got? Alright, cool. Oh boy. Did I miss any questions? It doesn't tell me, no, if it's using the ask feature or not, actually. Too good a fate for him, I just saw that. But no, it does not tell me. Since caveman times, yeah. Yeah, I mean, when you had to use your feet to accelerate, that was rough. A really good answer, you might say. That's beautiful. If I miss any questions, please, 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 please flag it again. Jaxby, I know if I miss any of your questions, I can trust you to do so. but everybody abide by the same rule that Jaxby's using. If I miss it, ask it again. Ms. H is in the house. What's up, girl? How's it going? How was your day? How's your week been, actually? The whole thing. If you were to summarize it in one word. Hopefully not ganasty, because that's never fun. Okay. While I'm freeing this dragon, I'm gonna check the chat here. Hey Pablo, what's up? Thanks for joining.
Spyro, use the triangle button when you
ask 2 questions.
look around.
Okay, this is good. Hottest MHA character, is that My Hero Academia? I'd have to think about that for a while. Mostly because so many of them are young. I guess it's one of the teachers I'd have to think about. Which Spyro NPC character has committed a crime and what's the crime? Ooh, okay. Probably. This is so freaking basic. I'm probably gonna pick Midnight. I'm gonna pick Midnight. I have a funny joke, but I won't say it. I guess my wife's looking at me right now, and she might be part of the punchline. And then which NPC Spyro character has committed crime and what's the crime? It's definitely that guy, and for those who, actually, did I get everything? I didn't pay attention. For those who don't know, that guy is what I named one of the bone builders in Skelos Badlands, and it's definitely the one, that got the camera broken. And the crime he committed, see, here's my theory. His camera got broken because of karma, okay? So that camera wasn't his, he stole that camera. So the crime he committed was theft, and karma was just, you know, making its way downtown. That's why he got his camera broken by the lizard, the lava lizard. That's my theory. That's an excellent question. Thank you, Jaxby. 10 out of 10. Week in one word has been okay-ish. You know, okay-ish is better than ganasty-ish or ganorkish. Where am I missing a gem at? I can tell I'm just very vaguely disoriented from being upside down. It's actually really hard to miss gems in Dark Hollow, but... And I am in the way. I probably missed them. Oh, wait, I bet... No, I got the ones about the exit portal. I bet they're down in the holler. I bet they're in the holler. I love these questions, though. Thank you all. I got a really nice big wall of text on Twitch, and I was like, oh man, this is gonna be a really sweet message. And it was just spam. It was really good. I think it started with like dude or yo or something that felt really relatable for me. Good answer. Good answers here, I see. Oh! I'm sorry, I'm clearly not good at multitasking. Where's the other? I'm missing like a 2-pointer, I think. I'm not even trying to 100% run, I just want to get it, because like where am I? Why can't I turn around? Hey! One of my cats is making a statement. Hey! Stop scratching the wall. You have scratch posts and you're choosing to scratch my door frame. Spinner just scratched the wall. That's good, Shayna. He never had it all. He actually does have it all. Okay, well, I don't know where that gem's at. We'll just get out of here. I don't want to bore y'all to death. That's weird though. I don't see it nowhere. Inventory? Oh, I'm missing like 14 gems. Where are they? I ended up doing the glidey section, didn't I? Didn't I go over here and do this? Yeah, I did. So where in the P-Pick and Hex are they? End of the level, I glide to the left, don't know if I glide to the right. Yeah, I think I did. So I don't know. Funky. That's totally okay if it hurts your head. No worries. No pressure, but thank you for stopping by anyway. It's very sweet. Yeah, no, Froppy's super cool. Like my favorite character outside of like like just which one's the cutest? I don't know actually. Not that anybody asked that. I'm just thinking about it. I usually get like really emotionally attached to certain characters, but I didn't do that as heavily. I do like Aizawa. I probably said his name really bad. Aizawa, I think. Whatever. He's pretty freaking cool. I like him. Especially if you watch, the new, it's not My Hero Academia, it's, Vigilantes. It's like the other thing they're doing, the prequel thing. Anywho, is there, be careful Shayna, Shayna's leaving. Is there a setting for playing Spaghetti Spyro upside down? You think that there is? Is that what you're saying? That's pretty cool. I know that there's a mirror mode, which would be, you know, I really want to do like a live stream of just like all the Spaghetti Spyro stuff in mirror mode. I think that would be cool. Oh yeah, Hawks is cool. What's my opinion on de-gemming Spyro, but upside down? I think, you know, whether you call it de-gemming Spyro,
Where's Nasty Nork? All
doing something with the lizard, upside down's probably not a good choice. I feel like you might need a towel if you do that. Cody, hi! How are you doing? Why does Sparks' eyes look like extra balls from this angle? That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they kind of do. Look at that. Look at that. Now, how is everything? Is it still good? I turned my bitrate up, so you should be getting, like, clear video game playback. But if you're not, please do flag it to me, because my big celebration for 25k subs embarrassingly was, like, fuzzy, because my bitrate was too low. I've since fixed it, but... Love you, be careful. Stone Hill. Okay. Oh my, I'm seeing vasectomies in the chat. Oh my gosh, a 12-hour work shift? Dude, bless you. Bless you. Does not sound fun. I didn't have the worst day, but my brain is certainly like... I'm glad I did this stream later, because after work I feel like my brain was just farting all the time. Like it just wasn't processing anything. And I was like, man, I need some time before I play Spyro upside down while talking to people. Because I'm already struggling enough with my attention span. Things have been busy lately, but... not 12-hour shift busy. That's nuts, bro. Why don't you just call it peeing? peeing is a lot more probably politically correct. Good, awesome. Do you use a guide? I am the guide. 40, Andy, what are you referring to? Are you talking to somebody else or me? Just curious. Just curious. I bet that was, I'm thinking that you probably, oh, farts. You probably asked that, you probably asked that in the question and answer, but it doesn't tell me. Yes, Jaxby, I do. I meant to send you a picture of it. Let me move my head a little. Jaxby sent me these awesome pictures back here. I'll post them in the Discord server if I remember. If I don't remember, remind me, please. After the stream. They're back there. There's Croc, Ripto, and Link and Spyro. And they're in this really cool art style that, a specific artist, I followed them, but I cannot remember their name right now. Jaxby, if you would like to enlighten the chat, does, like, really cool prints of. It makes you want to get more, actually. But yeah, I hung up a bunch of art, including those, and I really, really love them. I think that they look really cool in the frames. We've got Spyro weighted back there, too. Weighted Spyro from, was it U2's or whatever? Lore musings, hello! Oh no, what's Spyro doing? Spyro being upside down. Swear to God, there's like an evil radioactive cloud over the US. I feel like that's almost every day. I had another one of my, like... Okay. I don't think this would be a trigger for anybody, but... It's kind of religious trauma related. I have these reoccurring dreams of being possessed by a demon, and they literally mimic sleep paralysis, except the difference is I really am asleep in these dreams. I'm not awake, because I continue to dream after. But last night, that radioactive cloud really got to me, because I had one of those. They're horrible, man. It's like as soon as... I'm always... It's so eerily similar to sleep paralysis, because I'm in my bed exactly where I should be when it happens. Oh, it's fun. It's like I can't move, can't speak, it's awful. Anyway. Welcome to PTSD, I suppose. But we don't have to get dark here. That's for toasting, dark, stalking, mental health. That was just me saying maybe there is a radioactive cloud. The scribble stop on Etsy makes the prints that are behind me back there, for anybody wondering. Thank you, Jaxby. Both for the gift and for getting the answer to that. What would you say to Moneybags if he asked for a small fee? Now, we had some good answers to this. Blade of Sun, you posted this on your Facebook, and I reshared it on my gaming Facebook. And... Oop. We got some really funny answers. I'll have to think about mine, but let me read what some people said on Facebook. Let's see here.
For the longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump.
I can do this, probably.
The triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
Let's see. Somebody said... So what do you do when Moneybags asks for a small fee? Jesse Funk said, double jump and flip him off as I fly across the Glimmer Bridge I did not pay him for. Fire answer right there. Richard says, I would tell him that he'd have to pay me back in interest. Stefan says, don't stop pressing 0. Somebody was actually in support of Moneybags and said pay him, then throw 10% more gems in as a bonus for doing Avalar a great service. Controversial take. So, and then, because I don't have my green screen, I can show this. Somebody just put this picture, which is really going to be high exposure, but I thought that was pretty funny. As for what I would do, I think I would check around and see if anybody had a better deal. That's probably what I would do. How about you all, chat? What would you do if Moneybags asks you for a small fee? Oh, my foot's falling asleep. Had to move. Had a dream once I got a magic hammer during a UFO invasion. That's amazing. Did you use the magic hammer to, like, fight the aliens? Or were the aliens, like, on our side? Were the aliens good? Because I have this theory, I'm like, what if aliens come here to save us? Not that, like, all of them would, but... Oh gosh, Jaxby has a really funny answer to, what would you do if Moneybags asked you for a small fee? Jaxby says, I'd kiss him. It'd surprise him so much, because he's either homophobic or closeted, that he'd drop his gym bag and I'd steal the gyms. I love Jaxby's level of, he's very comfortable in his own masculinity, because he is a straight man who engages in a lot of, theoretical, not heterosexual scenarios, and I just really admire him for that. So well done, Jaxby. Well done. You're making change. You're really making change. And I can feel a dollars joke coming down the pipeline now after I said that you're making change. But we'll see. Yeah, this isn't terrible. Really. It's not that bad. The biggest thing I'm noticing playing Upside Down is, like, just having trouble orienting myself in terms of, like, did I get everything? What's the last place I left off? I have the key still, so I need to go in here. Hey, Adam! Oh, Adam's on Twitch. Yo, what's up? Sorry, sometimes I miss the Twitch chat, and I got put right back up the thing, but I hope you're doing well. I'm excited to see the next level. I've been watching for more, but I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm trying to get on Twitch some. He's a stream man who loves to kiss a mean bear once in a while. Oh, that was funny. That was good. That was solid. 10 out of 10, Andy. Oh, what else did I miss? I feel like I missed something earlier. Did I? Not a towel. I missed that. Alright. Well, I'm thinking. I think it's not 100%, so we'll probably just dip out. Because why start 100%ing now when Dark Hollow's a thing? I kind of just want to see how far I can get playing Upside Down. I don't know. Just for funsies. Now when you say bear, see that was where my brain was going to, Jaxby. Whoa! Whoa. Whoa, that was way too soon. I didn't mean to do that. I also didn't know that that would instantly drown us. Was I out of sparks? Had I gotten hit? I don't think so. I didn't realize that, because I did try to jump out of it and it would not allow me to. If you want to experiment with weird stuff like this, like playing Upside Down, Chargeless, Glideless, Spyro 1 is definitely the place to start. This is really weird when you do that, but alright. Let's go to Town Square. Let's go to Town Square. Greywick, hello! How are you doing? Welcome in. Question, would Spyro make for a good wheel? This is an interesting thing to Photoshop if anybody wants to put Spyro wheels on a motorcycle. Or a four-wheeler, which I think is even better than a motorcycle.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to
Just
glide.
a thought.
And don't be afraid.
You know,
What?
my little cousin Ty, if you're in the Discord server, a lot of you have been watching him stream. He started streaming again, which is cool. Anyway, he has inspired me. I need to make y'all some, like, screens, you know, like be right back, or like some stream is gonna start soon. Like, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna get some world viewer footage. Might talk to Spirit and or Doofin or both about like maybe a song for it will be cool. So yeah, I don't know. I need to make some of those. At this point, I'm so close to 30k, I should probably get a little more creative with that, right? I don't know. Take me a minute to figure out how to do it, but I think you switch scenes on OBS is how it works. I'll have him show me. Perks of tech savvy BFF that's 10 years younger than you. Okay. Woo! I'm actually proud of myself for doing what I do because of how not tech savvy I am. I've really had to figure out some stuff. Oh, Ms. H, that's a cool point. That's a cool point. She says, I feel like I'm noticing details I've never noticed before in some of the architecture of the buildings and such from the upside down angle. Even that skybox right there, right? Kind of cool. I like that point. Greywick is asking Noelle, what's your #1 favorite level in each of the OG trilogy games? Ooh, that's good. Favorite level in each game, #1. So 1 for each. 1 for Spyro 1, 2, and 3. I've always said High Caves or Lofty Castle for Spyro 1. I would still say those are probably the 2 I have to choose between, although Wizard Peak is starting to really hit me in the feels a lot.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro.
I think if we're gonna talk like the music and the level combo, Lofty Castle for Spyro 1. Spyro 2, I usually say Fracture Hills, which is funny because a lot of people either love it or they hate it. I love it, despite The Alchemist, I love it. I'm excluding Homeworlds, of course. I'm saying only levels because Autumn Plains is my favorite place in Spyro 2 overall. But favorite level, I'm still gonna stick with Fracture Hills, I think. Just because I love the Fawns, honestly. I can't think of another level that I get like that same feeling from in Spyro 2. In Spyro 3, my favorite level? Oof. I've actually never thought about this one as much. Oh man, favorite Spyro 3 level. I don't know if I've ever answered this before. I'm really thinking about it. I don't know if I know. I like Crystal Islands a lot. Ms. H, I know you feel me on that. I also like Charmed Ridge a lot too. I feel like the levels I like are like later in the game. I love Enchanted Towers Skate Park, but I don't really love Enchanted Towers as much. I just love the skate park. So I don't know. I've never thought about Charmed Ridge being my favorite level though. I'm gonna stick with Crystal Islands for now. That's hard. Yeah, I think that's what it is, Greywick, where Spyro 3 is my least favorite of the games. I hadn't thought about it as much. I mean, I love it. I love it. But I don't play it as much as 1 and 2, so that's tough. That's a good one. Ms. H has a great other question that I think I can answer this one maybe even easier. Least favorite level in the original trilogy. Spyro 1, that's a little harder for me because I don't think there's any level in Spyro 1 that I dread doing. I used to like really not like Beastmakers or Peacekeepers a lot, so I'm figuring it's going to be a Beastmakers or Peacekeepers level. But I don't know. I actually love Clifftown a lot, to be fair, even though I'm not like Peacekeepers isn't my favorite. Let me think here. Least favorite Spyro 1 level. Probably, Twilight Harbor. Which is so funny to say because it's the last level in the game and clearly... I don't want to say it's the hardest, but to me it is. The guns are really annoying. Spyro 2 least favorite. I always said Zephyr. And I don't know why, because you would think I'd like it because it's like green rolling hills and country people. But it's just so painfully long. I always dread 100%ing it. So I think I'm gonna go with Zephyr. And then Spyro 3, the worst level. I'm gonna exclude the playable characters because I don't like almost any of their levels, to be honest with you. I don't mind Bentley. Sheila's tolerable, but that's what makes me not like Spyro 3 as much as the playable characters. So, outside of that, this is also hard. Maybe...
Thank you for releasing me.
I've never really cared that much for Desert Ruins. So, I guess I'd pick Desert Ruins. Anyway, thank you for those questions. Those made me think a lot. And I may miss other questions. Fireworks Factory, you know, yeah, ish. I almost said Fireworks Factory, but there's like part of me that feels like I hate the Agent 9 part of it, but the rest of it I don't totally hate. The dragons in Reignited I think are way harder than the dragons in the original, you know, the dragon minigame in Fireworks Factory. Yeah, I don't know. It would be Desert Ruins or Haunted Tomb. I get really mad at Haunted Tomb. Like, really mad. So maybe I would say Haunted Tomb instead, because at least Desert Ruins isn't, like... It's not hard. I get really mad at that tank minigame in Haunted Tomb. So, there's that. You know, guys, I didn't even think about doing flying levels upside down. We should try that. What do you think? Okay. I missed some questions. I'm gonna check the chat. I promise. Well, this is different. Hey, JR. Jaxby hates Crystal Islands. Bentley Boxing is... I forgot the trick to it when me and Jaxby were racing, and I hate it again. But I've heard there are ways to rig it. I just need to practice. Oh, Fireworks Factory has great music. Yes, such a good freaking song. Agreed. Andy, you said, question, Noelle, why do you hate Spyro 3 so much with every fiber of your being? Oh gosh. I don't hate it. It just, you know, I didn't even realize that I didn't like it as much as the other two until the past few years. It's really hit me as I've started making content. I've been like, I don't know, I just noticed I didn't obsessively... I play it, I just don't 100% it, and I think that's what makes it less, fun for me, is I run through it for funsies, but I find it to be a chore to 100% it, whereas I don't feel that way with the other two. Because there's just so much going on, but... I love Skate. I mean, a lot of people don't like Spyro 3 because they think, like, the playable characters and Skate were, like, stupid. I actually love Skate, so I think that was a cute thing that they introduced, personally. I think I had to do Toasty Upside Down before, but I feel like I had another limitation on it in another live stream. Oh god. Yeah, I definitely had to do this before, I remember. I think it was also reversed. And it was terrible. Skate parks were definitely the best part of 3. Amen, JR. Not gonna lie, I wish all 3 games had skate. For real, I would play what I wish. So I don't know anybody that works on the Spyro fan games. If you watch this back or if you're here right now, I don't know how possible it is to implement skate in those. Like, that might be like a whole big chore. I don't know. But I would genuinely play a collection of just nothing but Spyro skate parks. Could you imagine how cool that would be? That would be so cool. They did turn that area, that cutscene area, I can't remember if it's from Spyro 3 or Spyro 2 or if it's in both. Somebody turned that into a skate park with a mod. Lore Musings 98. Want to be a writer for a future Spyro game. Dude, that would be so cool. Same. Same. We are here. We are ready. I feel that way about the fan stuff too. If anybody wants any dialogue, I'm here. Spyro Hawk Underground, exactly. We need it. We need it. Lanel, so is this what it feels like to play drunk Spyro? I would imagine, yes. I would say so. Yeah. It's crazy, but it's kind of fun. For me, where I play it so much, it's a challenge. I think I'm doing rather decent, all things considered. Now when you mirror it, terrible. Terrible. Oh man, okay, okay. Let's... Gotta play it safe that time. Okay. And then, where's Toasty? Where are you at, Bubba? There we go. Okay. I'm gonna get these, and then I'm gonna read your questions. I don't have sparks. Let's go. Making it farther than I thought. It's only been 42 minutes, and... Yeah, okay. Oh man, Greywick. Another question. If they made Spyro 4, would you prefer a new antagonist? Or Ripto returning as the main villain? Okay, this one... And y'all, I want everybody to pitch in on this if you haven't already, but continue to. Continue to. We gotta do Sunny Flight too, by the way. I'm gonna try it. Controversial, because a lot of people are like, please stop recycling villains. Enter the Dragonfly tried to bring Ripto back and it was like a flop. But if they did it right, now to me, you'd have to be back in Avalar though at that point. So it would not be a game. I don't see how it makes sense to have a game take place in the Dragon Realms with Ripto unless you had an incredibly convincing story for like if he was like just going for the sake of finding Spyro and getting revenge or something, maybe. I don't know, but this is way harder than regular stuff, by the way, because up and down are inverted. So this one's gonna be harder. That's a really good question, though. Before I continue this, I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss anything. Minigame overabundance. Yeah, I think that's what it is for me with Spyro 3. Did you know that Lofty Castle soundtrack is a remix of a movie soundtrack? No. I think the title was called Bill is Dead. This was referring to your favorite level in Spyro. No, I did not know that, Spirit. That's crazy. Jaxby, I just saw your comment about Spyro 4. That's funny. This is true. This is true. Yeah, I know I liked Red. Sorceress Returning is more realistic, or Paul popped out of the lava at the end. You know, I think she could have used more character development, so I wouldn't be opposed to them bringing her back. Let's see. Wait, Lore Musings, do you know Ripto's dad? This is really important. If you know Ripto's dad in your series, like, we need to talk. I've been trying to like plead innocent on abandoning Ripto for so long, and yeah. Anyway. In relation to my last comment, I for one believe him. He's never steered us wrong except the 87 times he has. I'm trying to figure out who he is. Ripto? No, I'm late. Okay, this sucks. I'm not gonna lie, this sucks. I just have to orient with myself and like retrain to remember that up and down are not what they appear to be. Oh god. I don't know if we can do this. Woo! I think I could, given enough time, but that's the question. That's... Shoot! Let's see. Ripto's uncle, I've heard things about him, but I don't know him. I don't know him personally. I'm only gonna try this a few times, and then maybe it's something like that can be like a funny backtrack thing that we do. We're already running out of time. It's like Paramore is here. If you know, you know. If you don't, it's okay. Oh man. No! I keep hitting the wrong thing! Oh gosh, why are they in bunches like this? Oh god. Yeah, no, this ain't gonna happen. Okay, one more time. One more time. Sorry for anybody who deals with motion sickness, because this one's probably gonna be the worst thing, is the flying level. I'm low-key thinking about saving the planes for last. I didn't mean to do that. Oh god. I think it's funny that you actually have to hit the barrels, because hitting the trains does not count. Oh, come on! That could have been so good! Okay. Okay. Oh, nope! Wrong way! Wrong way! Oh god. You gotta get creative when you're obsessed with Spyro. You know, you gotta do... If you're not a speedrunner especially, you gotta do some weird stuff. Like this. Help. Help. Oh gosh. 1 second. 3, 2. Oh my god. Oh my god, I could've got that one. Okay. It's better. But, anyway. No. I'm upside down, I can't tell. Okay, we'll go on to Peacekeepers and then we'll go back and try to play some Flying Worlds later. This looks miserable! That was rough. Panda Girl, did you see my comment? I did not. Let me go back. 1 second. Oh, okay, now I do. Hello, this looks so cool. It reminds me of how I can write upside down. What? It took you a few years to perfect. That's so cool. You can write upside down? What the heck? I love that. How much did you practice it? And welcome, by the way. Thank you for being here. We're gonna try some flying again later. Yeah, the inverted part makes it so much harder. It's crazy. Oh, Marco. Peacekeepers? Sure. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Ripto doesn't have to be bound to Avalar. Of course he knows you. He's watching your stream. Oh my gosh. We've got Muffin Man commentary. That's beautiful. Who ruled the Forgotten Realms before the Sorceress? Jaxby says, Sorceress Senior. You know, if you don't break the cycle, you often repeat it, so maybe that's true. I'm gonna put more lip gloss on because my lips feel like they're getting dry. Whoa, wait, how did Jaxby type upside down in the chat? How'd he do what? It says? What the heck? How'd you do that, Jaxby? More like Haxby, because he hacked the stream very clearly. I'm actually really scared of being hacked. This is like a really stupid fear. But y'all, I have had full-blown anxiety dreams about somebody like taking over my phone or my computer, and the past few years, guess what they focused on? My YouTube channel. So I've had anxiety dreams about someone hacking my YouTube channel, getting into my Discord server, and filling it with just pure filth. And there's nothing I can do about it, and like all my content gets deleted, everything goes away. It sucks. I wake up and I change my password every time it happens. And I have 2-factor on for everything, because I'm not messing around. Okay. Get out of here, Mooney butt. This is ridiculous. People love this on Facebook. If you're here watching on Facebook, please drop a butt. Drop a peach emoji. More memes related to Nork butts are coming down the pipeline, so don't worry. I love the Nork butts too. Let's see.
Hi, Spyro. Sparks the Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting
Noob at the right side playing
Sure to keep
flight
him
levels,
strong
yeah.
by feeding him lots of butterflies.
I used to really struggle with them. I do in Reignited because of the magnetic water. He copied me, that's how. Wait, did you do it first? Did you do it first, Andy? Did I miss it? I'm comfortable being a trendsetter. What the heck? Whoa! Brother, you just took out your friend! What the hell is wrong with you? This has to go in the Spyro news briefing. What the heck? Talk about a bad sport. What, was he jealous or something? What the hell just happened there? This is crazy. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Wait, update on my update. Where's the original update? Hold on. I see you said I put the stream on TV for Mrs. 4D to see, and she let out a long pain sigh. For motion sickness or something I was saying at the time, because I could see it going either way. It was probably the butts, wasn't it? The Nork butts. It's definitely a thing. Other than like putting an image behind, whoa, hello, what? I don't know what that was about. That was Artisan though. I guess he knew I was playing Spyro 1. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, other than putting like an image behind me on OBS, basic OBS, I'm not using Streamlabs. Does anybody know how to put like a border around your camera picture? Kind of curious about this. So while you lovely people are here, because you're a lot of my fantastic regulars, I'm going to tell you about some things that are coming up. So tomorrow, me and my brother-in-law are going to be streaming a Zelda randomizer. We're trying to make Wednesdays our hangout day and do different types of content. Last week I did Banjo-Kazooie live stream with him and my sister-in-law. Tomorrow we will be doing the Zelda randomizer. At some point, me, him, and her are going to do some Pokemon stuff that they're going to show me, so Pokemon will be coming to the channel. Yes, Zach is awesome. He really is cool. He loves you too, Jaxby. He had fun with you, I think. It seemed like y'all were vibing. So yeah, that's happening tomorrow. So 2 streams in a row. Crazy. And then me and my friend Alyssa on Monday the 27th after I get off work, so also in the evening, probably around 5 or 5:30, we're doing a talk live stream, collab between our channels, doing a follow-up on the religious trauma video that we did on Toasting Orcs Talking Mental Health. Another thing that is, it's an actual announcement, so I don't know if I should like wait. But I'll just say, I didn't mean to cut him off, I've been listening to the dragons. I'll just say that me and Alyssa have a consistent series planned that will be starting. So, lots of fun new stuff happening, and then of course me and Ty wrote the frog song and recorded it, and we already have another song in progress being written. And yeah, we plan on doing a monthly band practice hangout session where we write and record. So all kinds of creative stuff is happening right now, and I appreciate everybody's support. But yeah, more streams to come, more content to come. Spyro will always be #1, but I am branching out and doing some different stuff. So excited. But 80% of the channel will be Spyro, if not 90%, but I still want to expand the horizons a little bit. Thank you guys, thank you. I wrote the lyrics to that in like 20 minutes. So a year and a half ago, me and Ty had a session where we wanted to write some music. And I started a guitar riff but couldn't finish it. And he was like, whoa, I'm inspired by that. And he finished the guitar riff. So as he laid down the guitar parts, I got my laptop out and started writing lyrics. And I wrote the frog song about my home, really. And me and Ty's experiences together, because he lived here too growing up. So that's where the frog song came from. But thank you so much. I really appreciate the compliments, guys. Thank you. Train lover, what is up? Are you Jaxby's friend? I'll get that joke. Have some ideas I'd like to do with you if you're open. Absolutely, Jaxby, yes, please. If anybody has any creative ideas, I am always down. Yes, please do. Please do. Alright, let's see. So that was a big long tangent. I'll need to definitely catch up with the chat. But I will do that when I get somewhere safer than being near the exit portal. Oh, let's see here. I hear Mr. Nana. I guess I could drop back down and take care of that. What do you think? Let's see, where's he at? Where's he at? Let's try to see if I can... Oh, there he is. Okay, nope, wrong way. Oh gosh, I can't get to him. I'm trying. Whoa, I could have done a drop on him. I could have freaking put the drop on him, but I didn't. He's so far ahead. Get back here, little rat bastard. Give me back that baby, or else. Or else. Oh god. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. We're almost there. We almost got this. Probably. Boom. Got it. I could have plunge attacked him. That's right. That's right. Yes, Blade of Sun does, and I have been on that a few times and had a very good time, so I do recommend checking that out, y'all. 98% Spyro, get it. Wait. I think I do, but I'm afraid that I'm wrong. I'm also kind of late. If I ever learned to sing or had the idea of naming my band a Talisman, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Yeah, band name was something that we really struggled with because, well, I'm really picky with that stuff as a writer, and then, like, I don't know, it was tough to decide. But we decided that we should just decide because we're both very indecisive people. And Ty actually came up with Fern Valley because that's the name of the trail that we hiked, and a trail that means a lot to him. And then, funnily enough, my mom and Shayna had named a part of our property Fern Valley because there are ferns everywhere, and I was like, oh, that's already kind of like a cool thing to me too, so that's what we want. And it's not taken, so that's cool. But we wanted something that was 1 or 2 words. We didn't want it to be like really long. As of right now, it's like we're kind of aiming for folky, but we love so many different genres. Who knows what might come out? And I do not consider myself a vocalist, and I have a really soft voice. I can hit notes, but I'm not like a singer, so... I love lyrics, so I guess, I'm gonna do it anyway.
That you, Spyro? Are you
I just
the
have to be
odd
careful
dragon
about my
I've been hearing
range, because
so
it's
much
very
about?
limited.
Ever since you're
The
a wee
scaling the
puppy,
shelves behind me is... Oh, who is it? It was Artisan. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know he was back there. Sometimes I'll be like FaceTiming Ashley or sending her a snap video, and he's on that like... You can see the feet of the shelf. I have it cropped out, but there's a higher shelf up there. Those are cat shelves. I have like stuffies and stuff sitting on them, but they're made for the cats to climb. And he'll just sit up there and be dead staring like this. So I'll just be like talking and telling a story, and he's just up there like this, being all creepy. I'm like, bruh, what are you doing? See, now this part in Clifftown reminds me of talking about going into Papal mode, because I was talking about going into Papal mode when I did my recording with Alyssa when I was in this spot. This is what I'm saying. Spyro makes me... Well, I haven't said it yet in this stream, but I say a lot that Spyro literally helps me remember, like, events in my life. Like, if I'm playing it, while something happens, I remember it, and I swear I wouldn't remember certain things without it. It's part of why I like to do Toasting Orcs Talking Mental Health, because, like, I don't know. It's like, I get to, like, have conversations while playing Spyro. Streaming, same thing. So, anywho. Keep getting band names in your dreams, dude. Listen to that stuff. Listen to it. Dreams, very... I don't know. I believe that they're a very... Sometimes they're chaotic and crazy and don't mean anything, but they can also be incredibly intuitive. I get told a lot that my dreams are, like, really, really vivid. Did I get the key yet? I didn't. I forgot to glide and get the key. I need some fodder. Also. Oh, no, I got the key. I don't remember getting it, but I did. Just talking about how I remember stuff better when I play Spyro, clearly. That didn't apply. Yeah. I believe there's a lot of intuition for some of us in dreams. I work through a lot of things in my dreams. I also will wake up and get, like, poem lyrics or song lyrics. Just dead out of my sleep. And I have to write them down. And it's usually some of the best stuff. It's like my subconscious becomes smarter or something when I'm asleep. Oh gosh. That bird's gonna get me. No, I got him. Right? No, I didn't. But he's there. Epic! Give me this life. Let's see. I think we can just head out. I'm close to 100%. Okay. So tonight, I think I'm gonna be hanging out for a little bit. No pressure for everybody to stay, but Shayna is having crazy finals. She's gonna be staying with her sister for a few days because it's closer to her school and it's easier for her to get up and all that. And yeah, I don't really have much of a reason to get off of here quickly, so I'm gonna see how far we can get. I'm curious how far we can get. Now, I might get up and get a snack or something along the way, but might be here for a bit. Does Zach want to stay with me while she does that? I'll ask him. I'll ask him because he very well might. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna be straight up with you, Andy. Not to a point of, like, being so freaked out that it's a problem, so don't worry. You didn't, like, trigger me. I get really icked out by cannibalness. I don't know if I can even say that word on YouTube. Really freaked out. So... I don't know if I can answer it. I guess... one of the sheep fodder, even though they're really cute, because at least it's not autonomous. It doesn't speak. That's a really poor argument because yeah, because that just opens up a whole ethical dilemma of vegetarianism and veganism, and I understand why people are all of those things because ugh. So I think that's the best I can do. No, don't think about it. Stop. I mean, you know what? Chickens. That makes sense. The chicken fodder, not the sheep fodder. The chicken fodder, because I do eat chicken, so I can at least not get as freaked out. Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you, Jaxby. That's horrifying, though. The Sunny Villa ones, though, the big chicken, the giant chicken.
Remember, Spyro, flame won't harm metal.
I don't. I'm so
Argue with
sorry.
your horns.
You fucked
That
up,
should
but
do the trick.
no, I'm not like that freaked out. Just like a little bit. Money bags is the only right answer. People do bear hunt, so I guess there's that. I'm not people, but people do it. Oh my gosh, what a question. Cancelled. 3 band names I've seen in my dreams. I feel like I'm gonna butcher the first one, but Tokyo Meat is really making me laugh. I think you should use Tokyo Meat, Grey Wake. I really do. I think you should. Doof and Spiral Dragon and Steven, what's up, guys? How's it going? How be goes in it? We're being upside down in Clifftown. What do you think about that? Choose to eat the blue gems? Oh, yes, actually. They totally taste like Jolly Ranchers, right? Right? Probably? I'm laughing so hard at the chat. That was so funny. Ooh, No More Sunny Days. I like that for a band name. That's pretty. What's y'all's, like, top 3 favorite bands of all time? I'd be curious to know. We've been playing for an hour and we're Peacekeepers. I mean, granted, I beat the entire game in under 2 hours the other day. So, for me, it's slow, but I mean, for Upside Down, it could be worse. We spent some time in Sunny Flight failing, so I think the flying levels will be something that, like, I would just save for the end if I even make it all the way through, which I doubt I will.
Hey, what's on the other side of that
Steven, you have excellent music taste. Linkin Park is one of my favorite bands of all time, too. I love 3 Days Grace. I recently listened to some Avenged Sevenfold. There was one song by them back in the day that I knew. I can't remember the name of it. But I was listening to the NASCAR Thunder soundtrack to get inspiration for something. It's a long story. And I heard this really good Avenged Sevenfold song on it, so I don't remember what it's called though. 80s Australian hair metal band idea. Texan tacos pronounced like ticos? Something like that. Paramore, hold up, dude. I am a huge Paramore fan. We may have talked about this, Sansom. Hello, by the way. How are you doing? How are you doing? Oh, I see Deftones. Good one. 9 Inch Nails. I've never listened to Godflesh. But if you like 9 Inch Nails and Deftones, and they're anything similar to that, then I probably like them. Oh, I love this conversation. I love music. You know, Doofin, speaking of, like, not a band, but a musician, I just saw that Stuart Copeland is going to have a tour, and he's coming to an area that's only, like, 2 hours from me, and I was like, should I get tickets? maybe?
You've reached the
Oh,
highest
Sleeping
point
with
in
Sirens
physics
is
power.
good.
You can get to almost any.
Learning to like Spirit Box. That's what's up, dude. That's awesome. I love that Andy's calling me out and saying, wait, I thought we were supposed to be asking you the questions. Please continue to do so. I mean, I can answer that question if you want. Oh, Mr. Boat was here in the Facebook chat earlier, and I meant to reply to him and I didn't get to because it disappeared. That's the bad thing about my restream chat, is it disappears. So I can't scroll back through it. But Mr. Boat, if you're still here, I think you said something about me smelling. So maybe you're not wrong. I don't know. Hopefully they don't ever start making like smell-o-vision. I did put cologne on. I prefer cologne over perfume most of the time, but I actually love both, so. I just wear a lot of cologne now, because as a kid I thought I couldn't because I'm a girl. So there's that. And then when I realized I could, I'm like, oh, well, that's all I'm gonna wear now, because I have years built up of wishing I could smell like that, and I couldn't, so. Anyway. Upside down totally should be. I think that's what Spirit was saying earlier, too. Answered my own question. Okay, cool. Top 3, is that what I asked you guys? Favorite bands? I can't not say Evanescence because they are like a monumental thing for me, and they are coming out with a new album this year, and I am seeing them live with Spirit Box, which is my other favorite band. So Evanescence and Spirit Box, and then I have a really hard like struggle with this because I love a lot of music. Coheed and Cambria, she's gonna say, yeah, so Coheed and Paramore. My caveat with Coheed is I don't love their new music so much, but I love their old music so much that it overrides that, if that makes any sense. So, I don't know, but I can't not put Paramore up that high either, so I don't know. It's hard to pick the third place for me. I guess I'll say Coheed. But I'm a big Paramore fan, so. And if you haven't heard their lead singer Hayley Williams' new solo album, but you like Paramore, you should absolutely check out Hayley's music. It's really good. Well, she's had a few solo albums, but... Okay, I'm not getting the rocket right now because I just don't feel like it. So let's get out of here. Her voice is so stellar. She's a freaking cool, damn cool chick. I love her. I just got an ad that said, hello March, it's April. Somebody needs to update their ads. It's so funny that that happens. You'd think they'd pull it. They're not very professional for not noticing that, whoever they are. Now they're gonna pull the ad, because they're gonna be like... Willy Wall Glide! Yo, does that mean you do wall glides in Spyro? Are you a speedrunner? Yeah, this is crazy. This is really crazy. Acceptable answers, thank you, Noel. Thank you, Andy. For context, my favorite Coheed album has a name longer than the first essay you wrote for college. It's called Good Apollo 1, I'm Burning Star 4. No, Good Apollo, I'm Burning Star 4 Volume 1. From Fear Through the Eyes of Madness. That's the entire album title. Anyway, it's the one that has Welcome Home. I'm sure a lot of people know Welcome Home by Coheed and Cambria, because that is their song as far as from the popular. It was on like Rock Band, I think. Rock Band or Guitar Hero, or both, I don't know. Let's go here. Willy Wogglite Prizefighter Inferno. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm geeking out right now because I was literally about to say that the only thing I like better or equivalent to Good Apollo 1 is My Brother's Blood Machine by the Prizefighter Inferno, which is Claudio Sanchez from Coheed and Cambria. But that album, My Brother's Blood Machine, means more to me than like any piece of music in this entire world for a lot of reasons. It's really different, it's dark, it's weird. It's folky. It's really cool. But I actually went when they toured 2 years ago. I went all the way to Pennsylvania from Kentucky just to go to one of their shows. I was so excited that they hit the road. So yeah, we're bros now. Willy Wallglide. That made my whole stream. I'm so excited somebody brought up Prize Fighter Inferno. That's never happened to me before. I always tell people about them, but yeah. That's beautiful. This sticker. Oh, that's great. Okay. Sorry. I went on a tangent. I saw the cranberries. I'm also a big fan of the cranberries for sure. I'm so glad you like it, Greywick. Of course. I remember you actually checking it out and that made me happy. I appreciate it.
Thank you for releasing me.
What? Jaxby, you don't like Zombie? My favorite song by the Cranberries is, well, I like Desperate Andy. Andy, you're here. Have you ever been desperate before? Desperate Andy's a good one, but also, oh, what's it called? I can't think of the name of it. I can't think of the name of my favorite Cranberry song. That's gonna drive me nuts. I'm literally playing it in my head right now. It's not popular though. No, somebody covered Zombie live at like a little event I was at, and I was like almost crying. I love that song. Overstimulating. That's an interesting take. I'm not gonna diss you for it because you're definitely entitled to that experience, but I love Zombie. Hey, Linger is a beautiful song. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes my favorite songs from people are their popular ones too. Nothing wrong with that at all. What is happening? Hold up. I'd say a live bush from Fracture Hills ate his shoes. Wait, what? Oh, would you help Hunter find his running shoes, or did a live bush eat them? Oh my gosh, that's funny. Would I help him? Would I help him? Probably, because I'm a sucker. Okay, let's just be real. I am a helper. I'm a too nice. I'm a struggle with boundaries. I would probably help Hunter find his running shoes.
Some dragons thought you weren't ready.
You know,
I knew.
Greywick, I've heard of that band so many times, and I feel like I have. But can you tell me some of their songs? Like their popular songs? 'Cause I swear I have. I swear I have. I kind of want a snack, but like I can't think of a snack to choose. This is so disorienting after years of playing this game right for real. Oh, I remember you, Farnia. Okay, gotcha. Heck yeah. Well, welcome back. Thank you for joining. I'm pumped that you know the Prize Fighter Inferno. Yeah, it's like, that's so cool. Okay, I guess we need to get some fodder and go into Shimp. And then we can go to Magic Crafters, which is cool. I think for my first time doing this for an entire game, I'm not doing too shabby. All things considered. That is a good question. What should Noelle eat as a snack? What would be not miserable for you guys to listen to me chew? Also, what would not be miserable for me to chew, because I do have TMJD. If you don't know what that is, it's jaw joint issues, essentially. Clenching and grinding my teeth for too many years. But it's okay. I'm in physical therapy for it. Oh god. Alright. We should replace the music to Dr. Shimp with Sugar We're Going Down by Fall Out Boy. Coke, juice, and acid. Isn't that the same thing if you're talking about Coca-Cola? That's all the same thing. Big Mama. Big Mama ain't playing. Yo, this is actually pretty sick, slick, and thick. Okay. Alright. We only have 1 Sparks left, but it's worth it. How did you survive? That was weird. Is that Ashley, my sister-in-law? I was just talking about you earlier. What's up? I'm not very popular on Twitch. I'm excited people are using it. How be going, Ashley? I was telling everybody about some future stream plans we have. Am I talking shit? No, I'm not. I promise I'm not. I referenced the stream that we did and was telling them about some Pokemon stuff. It's okay to be old and only watch Twitch. Jaxby was definitely fanboying over Zach a little bit.
You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over.
What should I eat on stream? Oh yeah, they're asking you that from YouTube. Oh my gosh. I have enough rivals. Ty was trying to be my rival too. It's ridiculous. You think people are your friends and then they just turn on you. It's crazy. Zach is in here somewhere. Okay. See if I can do it. Boom, got him. Got him. Yeah, you can get physical therapy for your jaw. Insurance doesn't like to cover it, so they were also treating my neck and focused on that more, but I pay out of pocket for something called dry needling. You'll have to look it up. It's an interesting thing that helps your muscles, so I do that about once a week. Okay, let's see. Boom. Alright, we got it. Oh, so Zach, wow, Zach is in the YouTube chat. This is crazy. The fourth wall has been broken. Oh, heck. Oh, your little emotes. That's so cool. That reminds me of your Discord server. Isn't that the profile picture for the Discord server? Or at least that character is, I think. Ashley. Oh, farts. That's the first... We haven't had many deaths. I mean, look at that. I got 14 lives. It's not bad for being upside down. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm excited to go to Magic Crafters now. Zach, welcome. You've been a topic of conversation. A little bit. I was telling everybody about our stream of the randomizer tomorrow for Zelda. Very excited about that. I'm crazy doing a stream 2 days in a row after like... It's only been a week since we did our stream. That's not bad. Oh, needle phobia. That would not be a good method then for you. For sure. Definitely avoid it. If you're scared of needles, not a good one. Not a good one. It is quite different than acupuncture for those interested. It's interesting. You get desperate when you got the jaw issues. Oh yeah, tattoo day. That's exciting. Totally forgivable if you're not there, Jaxby, but we will miss you. You want to tell everybody about your tattoo? Have you done that yet? About what you're getting? Or do you want it to be a surprise? Wish my insurance would cover me getting a Chad jaw, no plastic. That was funny. Your reasoning, you gotta be real convincing about why you need that. And maybe, who knows? Who knows? You might be able to rig it. Which Zelda? Zach, we haven't really talked about, like, if you want to do an Ocarina of Time regular randomizer or that combo one that mixes, like, Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. I'm fine to do either, but it's probably going to be one of those, I would say, because that's what I've got ROM-wise. I would love to do a Twilight Princess one, but I've got to get the stuff for that first. I don't even have anything to play Twilight Princess on the computer.
Welcome to Magic Crafters. I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from
Beautiful
those
emotes,
pesky
Ashley,
blue
10 out of 10.
thieves.
Toilet Princess. I know. I had a post go out today that was like a voting thing for which one do you like best, Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, or Wind Waker. And in my post copy, I literally said that I would normally say TP because I love to call Twilight Princess TP because toilet paper. It's just funny. It's just funny. So were you? I use Project 64. I think Zach, you do too when you do it for the Zelda thing. Let's just go ahead and go into Alprime Ridge. What? A Majora's Mask vinyl, dude. How did I not know that you guys had that? Yeah, that's amazing. Yes, I think so, Zach. I was thinking Ocarina of Time for a stream too, because, man, I feel like me and Shayna we went through a period of trying to stream the mixed one. Or no, we recorded it. Just the footage though, not the not commentary. And it was just too much for me to even edit. Oh my god. Lord have mercy, we got. That was rough. Okay. Okay. Alright. Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. That's what this always reminded me of, is that show. I'm telling my age. Is that an axolotl? That's so cute, Ashley. Oh my gosh. Juan, thank you so much. I looked at the chat, a mistake. I got gotted. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you for hanging out. I'm sorry if I missed anything. I'm really trying to keep up with the chat, I promise. Have a wonderful night. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Okay. Intrigued. I think this upside down thing is definitely harder on the levels that have a lot more fall off opportunities. Can we do it? Got him. Feel something on my back. I'm paranoid. I've had 2 ticks this year already. The critter, you know. The blood-sucking bastard. Not good.
Spyro, you're not afraid of those
Wait.
big, noisy,
I don't know if I know what that is,
gigantic
Razorfan.
beasts, are you?
Of course not.
I didn't
Is
think
that-
so.
Hold on. JR, is that you? Is your username different? That looks like your profile picture. They can burn. Yes, they can burn in hail. I agree. Damn ticks. I do not hate your guts or your innards, Jaxby. I would love to do a Wind Waker randomizer with you, but I would rather like you stream it and me be there as a commentator than to race it, because can you imagine with my problematic brain me trying to do a Wind Waker randomizer while talking to you, while talking to the chat? There's no way. There are people that like somehow get by with streaming and just not talking to anybody. I don't think I can ever be that person. I hate when I can't like respond to the chat. That drives me nuts. I like the community aspect, you know? I was grateful to Ashley and Zach in the Banjo-Kazooie stream for helping me man the chat, because the slightest distraction in my brain is like, derp-de-derp. Warp-de-warp. Oh, shoot. Nope. Oh god. Cutting it close, cutting it close. Has anybody, like, for people who haven't seen this, this is just really funny. These are docile enemies that will not attack you. They'll just run around screaming and then laugh at you because they, I guess, think that you can't reach them. But I love their scream and I want to put it on the Discord soundboard, so Stay tuned for that. Oh, I'm glad. Thank you, Doofin. I'm glad that you like the interactive part of the stream. Yay. Good. Yeah, like, I get it, like, speedrunners and stuff. I mean, I've streamed Pete's Gauntlet before, the mod by Hajorn, and it puts you through a gauntlet on a timer and you have no breaks. And that is really hard to check the chat with, so I've been there, like, when you're... You know, I get it if you're streaming something like that, but... Ashley says, lurk, lurk, lurk. With emotes, which is really cool. Doing ye older lurk and gonna mute to play game. Thank you for lurking and supporting while you play, Ashley. Have fun playing whatever you play. I'm excited for our Pokemon soon, so hopefully next week or sometime soon. Appreciate you. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see her. Can we do it? We did it. Question, what are your favorite enemies from each game? All of the games, by the way. Ooh, okay. Okay. Well, let me think about that. I want to have a good answer for that.
Oh, thank you for releasing me.
Let's see. Favorite enemy in Spyro 1? Probably the Peacekeepers mooning Norks. Favorite enemy in Spyro 2? Spyro 2 enemies. Let me think about them. We've got the Tiki dudes in Idle Springs. We've got the Colossus enemies. I mean, the goats are pretty cool, but I wouldn't say they're my favorite. Let me think about this. I don't know. And also, JR, I'm gonna answer your question about what we have planned for the Pokemon stream after I finish this one. I don't want to forget that. That's why I'm saying it out loud. Favorite Spyro 2. I kind of like, you know, those weird little purpley pink things that spit stuff at you in Cloud Temples? I kind of like those. If I could sit down and look at a list, I would probably have a different answer. Oh, wait, no, I know. The Bucket Boys from Breeze Harbor. The Bucket Blubbers. That's my favorite. And Spyro 3,
Great work, Spyro. If you keep this up,
Spyro
you'll
3
own all
favorite
the tricks of
enemy.
the Magic Crafter world.
Spyro 3 favorite enemy. Let me type in Spyro 3 enemies and actually just look at a list, because I'll never answer your question if I don't look at a list for Spyro 3. Spyro 3 enemies. So many people are Norks, I guess, huh? Just different variations of Norks. Maybe that's what's messing with me. Spyro of the Dragon. Yeah, they're all Norks. So pretty much. Scorpions, technically. Oh! The Cat Witches from Charmed Ridge. That's it. Have you ever actually played Spyro 3? I really do. I'm working on the Forgotten Realms mod. It's just really going slow. I've streamed it a few times. I guess I could stream it again. It's probably been a while. Mr. Fistus! Oh my gosh. That's my favorite. Actually, the wuss one. There was like a wuss. Something about a wuss. In the Avalar. Oh, shoot. I knew I'd mess that up. In the Avalar, extinct creature. Sorry for that awful whistle I just did. Man, I have to do that again. I don't know if I can make it. Oh, I didn't. Okay. You know my favorite Spyro 2 level. I bet you do. Mr. Fistus, I just now saw that. Barrett from Spyro 1 is probably Aris and Norix that run and hide. Those are so cute, honestly. They make me feel bad for them. JR, the Pokemon stream I'm gonna do with my in-laws, it is some type of basically a randomizer. I wish I could give you more context than that. It's an older Pokemon. I guess you can do it with the different older Pokemon games. I don't know if they decided which one we're gonna do. But it basically, the way they explained it, it randomizes the... That's gonna be tough, guys. I don't know if I can get those gems. I think I can, but I gotta do it a different way. It randomizes what you get, and maybe even what you battle, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it does. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited to try it. I hope I get a Jigglypuff at some point. Fracture Hills is my favorite Spyro 2 level. Honey Speedway is the best speedway. Although I do love Country Speedway too. But with the bees, you have a good point, Samsung. Autumn Plains is my favorite homeworld of all time. Of all time. We're stuck in Alpine, so I'm gonna skip these for now and just hop over here to this dragon. Because I'm taking too long and I don't want to be here forever. I don't want to be stuck in here forever! Speaking of Fracture Hills. Jaxby, would you like to explain log percent to the chat, or do you want me to? This is something that Jaxby came up with himself. He's really proud of it. He deserves recognition for it, I feel. But I will leave it up to him. He can probably explain it better than me, but I think I remember it. My favorite... I saw another question. I'm gonna answer it. I promise you. Let me get this egg thief. And I will do that. You guys are so much fun. It's so nice to be able to like stream and do stuff like this and people just be engaged and want to be here. That's crazy. So crazy to me. So thank you guys. You rock. Yes, Valley Girl 2000's voice. Like the Fracture Hills fonts. Okay, let's see. Let's take a break and do some chat. Okay, so it is Nuzlocke, yes. I don't know how to explain that, Jaxby, as well as they can. If you have an explanation for it. What Pokemon games are you planning to play? Classics? Yeah, they're classic. They're classic. I'm not sure which one we're gonna do though. Zephyr's enemies loathe them. Yeah, they're a pain in the butt. All my homies hate the Breeze Builder birds. For real. I'm on the Landblubber side, I think. I think I'm on the Landblubber side. Which, you know what? That's a good poll. Let me make a poll. Hold on. Which one? This is a good one. Team Landblubber or Team Breeze Builder? I'm getting more and more ideas for the news if I ever get back to doing it. Because the results of this poll could mean something. So Nuzlocke is you can only catch the first Pokemon of each new route area you enter. If you don't catch it, you can't catch one on that route. Ooh. And if a Pokemon faints, it's dead and unusable. Then yes, that is what they were doing. Thank you for explaining that. I'm gonna read Jaxby's comment real quick about the speedrun category. Log percent, okay? So he says, yeah, so it's a new speedrun category where you just need to get to Honey Speedway as fast as you can and play as Hunter and hit a log. And you can take that however you would like. It's not my business. But if you've played a lot of Spyro, you probably know what he's referencing. It's the minigame where you float down in a boat as Hunter in the honey. This is proof that I have played a lot of Spyro 3, for the record. JR says, I had Nuzlocke. Okay, I started one for Crystal last year and kept forgetting to pick it up. I feel like if I play anything that's not Spyro, I just forget about it. To be honest with you. I try so hard to play other games. I'm enjoying Pacopia, but like cozy games are a little different because they're not like... I don't know, it just, to me it's just so different from the other types of games I play. Kind count cozy games as like a separate thing. Okay. I feel like I need a drink of water. My throat is like strained from talking so much. I don't know, who knows, guys. It's almost 9, but like I said, I'm just chilling, so we might make it to the end, who knows. Thank you so much, Andy. Don't hate hydrate. Hello, Shayna. Did you make it to your destination, I assume? These make horrible noises, but they do help me remember to drink water, even though I had it turned up way too high and it was very tart. The other thing I have within reach is Chalk Zero peanut butter cups. These are sugar-free peanut butter cups that use monk fruit extract, which is a natural sweetener. They're very good. They're dark chocolate with peanut butter in them. I'm probably gonna snack on some. Hi Shayna, I'm glad that you made it. How was your drive? I'm sure you'll tell me later, but I still want to know. Always be hydrating. Quote from a later SpongeBob. Oh! What brand is the water? It's a Circle cartridge. This thing is huge. It is way bigger than what I need, but my mom got it, didn't like it, gave it to me. So, I'm not gonna complain about that. Boom! I love getting them at the same time, it's so funny. Now let's see how far we can make it. Again, we're not 100%ing, so I think we can make it. We can make it far. Let's go to one of my favorites, High Caves. You hate dark chocolate?
Arrows like these,
what?
you can charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
Are we really tied on this poll?
Go ahead, try it.
Team Lamb Blubber and Team Breeze are tied? Okay, if you voted for either, I want to hear your argument. Why? Why did you side with the Breeze Builders? And or why did you side with the Lamb Blubbers? This is important information. Shayna loves to make me watch SpongeBob Doofin, so I will absolutely, she's here witnessing this, so I will approve to allow her to make me watch this SpongeBob episode. Okay. Take me here. Lamb Blubbers because they seem like good working country people. I'm aligned with that. I picked Lamb Blubbers before you got here, Shayna, too. I'm Team Lamb Blubber. Doofin says, Breeze Builders, well, I'm a simple girl. I like birds. That's beautiful. I love that reasoning. Sometimes that's all it needs to be. It doesn't need to be deeper than that. I approve. I approve that. JR has a good point. JR says, to be fair, both have almost equally annoying mini-games. I'm gonna finish reading it. Hold on. I'm getting attacked. After having trouble with the trolley A, though, I'm gonna go with Lamb Blubbers. Fair. Totally fair. Fisher, the Breeze Builder, is kind of a dick. I mean, if any of his defenders want to come forth, go for it, but he's a little bit of a jerk, I think. Trouble with the trolley, eh? Somebody, I was asking about shirt design ideas, which is such a blurry area, by the way, because everything keeps telling me it's illegal from a copyright standpoint to even do like fan-made shirts and sell them, but everybody does it. And my point was going to be, somebody told me they'd want a trolley shirt, but I think Canadian Guy A, I think that's his big thing. I think he has the trouble with the trolley shirt that an artist did, so I'm not going to copy him, but I do appreciate. I'm sure there are other funny ways, like there are ways we could meme the trolley a little differently, I guess, but yeah, what's up with that? Like, I don't know. I guess the whole thing is it depends on if the person who owns the IP cares enough to come after you or not.
Please do something about
When it comes to
these
legality of
green
selling,
goods.
like,
They
fan art.
insist on moving everything in
Uh.
sight.
And yes, I do eat the corners off of the peanut butter cup before because the chocolate is the best part. My opinion. I don't think I'm ever going to be enough of a problem for them to come after me. But we'll see. Plot twist. Activision is watching this right now. But they can't even see the amazing shirt I have on. This amazing shirt that my friend Eden made. Okay. Because it's always a good time to be a gem. I realize that part of my standards, I think, for people who are gem members is to periodically give them shoutouts. So the ones, all the ones that are here, there are a lot of you, I think. Old Jaxby is a gem for sure. Jack was here earlier, Jack version. He's probably asleep at this point. My goodness, Cody, Ms. H.
I hate those bugs. When I become
I need
big
to
and
actually look at the
strong
list.
like
There's more of you than I thought.
I'll squash them all.
Until then, remember
When he
the
gets big and
super
strong,
charge
he'll
makes
squash
you
them all. Let's see who my members are. Let's see what we got here. Ty, my cousin. Cobalt Splash. Greywick is here, I think, still. Spirit 95 was here earlier. I think that's everybody that's joined the stream. I won't read everybody and out them when they're not here, but I appreciate you all. Thank you for the support. It's pretty cool. As a smaller YouTuber, I guess that's changing a little bit. Got a lot more subs than I thought I would get. Kinda weird. Greywick says, am here. You guys are awesome. Everybody's awesome, but I appreciate that support. And I need to shout you all out more often. Should do a poll. Wait, hold on. What am I missing? Hold on. Oh, for this. Oh, you know what? You're right. Let me make a note to do an actual poll on YouTube for this. I'm also gonna do like a Facebook post with like the react thing. Team Blubber or Team Breeze Builder poll. Thank you, Jaxby. That's a good idea. The Breeze Harbor birds are government spies. That's a really good point, Shayna. That's a really good point. That's just, yeah. Because the birds, they work with the bourgeoisie and stuff like that, you know, and they have cameras. I appreciate more than the rest of you. Oh, got him. That's funny. You have been a big contributor to the brains of this channel, Greywick, so you do deserve a lot of credit. I think that this upside down thing came from you to begin with. When we did the 10,000k and I was trying to come up with ideas, I think this is one of the things you told me. Avalarian spies working for Ripto. We're getting some good stuff for Controversy Corner in the news brief. Getting some good stuff. It's so much more fun to write the news briefing than it is to put it together. I will say that. That's the hard part. But it's a good payoff in the end, but... Or they work for Ripto's father, of which Noelle is not. That is also a good theory. That's also a good theory. Yes, Jaxby, you are appreciated. I was responding directly to Greywick's comment. You have put a lot of tax dollars into the streams for sure.
Try combining supercharge
Ah.
with jumping and gliding. And really
Taking the
explore
creature
the
out for
heights.
enrichment. I'll see y'all later. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Tell her we love her. And I hope she has the best enrichment moments, Andy. Thank you for being here. I've had so much fun. Yeah, I appreciate you. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Tell Mrs. 4D hello, and y'all have a good time. Thank you, Shayna. As you know, I worked really hard on it. It did look pretty rough, but I hung up a bunch of pictures. I still have more to hang up. Got some plushies back there. Artisan is on the top shelf. You can't see him. Well, no, he's not anymore. Wait. Yeah, he's not. He left. He was on the top shelf, though. Beautiful pictures that Jaxby got me, as I said earlier, but for anyone who wasn't here. There's a Crash Bandicoot picture right there, and it changes. I think it's based on Crash 4, which isn't my favorite Crash game, but it's still a cool little picture. A lot of those are the ones that, like, what do they call them? They change when you look at them. I always call them holographic, but that's not what they are. They change depending on where you're standing, whatever that is. My god. What a mess. Did you see that? Did you see that? Daggone it. Okay. There we go. Oh, speaking of memberships and stuff, I've had people, like, say stuff about, like, ad blockers, or having ad blockers and feeling bad that they have ad blockers. But, for those who do it, like, with actual ad blockers, I get it. But I didn't know that when you're monetized, if somebody pays for YouTube Premium, even though, like, they don't see ads, you get money just from people with YouTube Premium watching your stuff. So, don't know how they calculate that, but that's interesting. Very weird. Oh no! Oh, I want to catch up with the chat. Hold on. I've got my Kiss power up though, so I gotta... I don't even know what songs Kiss sings because I don't like that era of music. Otherwise I would make a joke, but... Oh! Okay. Back to the supercharge. What? Hold up. Me with level ideas. More fun to make the music and picture them in my head. Try to learn Spaghetti Spyro. I know, I've tried a little bit since they came out with the block thing. And it's so cool, but I need to wait till Shayna's out of school to help me because I get lost really quickly. Currently reading a book called The Faraway Inn, and it has portals to other realms and ends closets. Ooh, that's cool. Way they're described reminds you of Spyro 3 minigame portals. That's neat. And Jaxby says, guys, a guy who used to work for Insomniac in the late 90s just sneezed, and it sounded an awful lot like the word dragon if you reverse it in an audio engine. Spyro 4 confirmed. Trust me, I'm redacted. Oh my goodness. That's... the sneeze. The sneeze got me. Okay. Oh god. That got it? Okay, we're gonna have to go up here. I actually went to, Jaxby, remember the last stream when, is it NG Plus, I think, Games, joined? I was watching one of his streams the other day, and I talked to him, and Spyro, like, I brought Spyro up, obviously. And, everybody in the chat was like, I hope Spyro 4 happens. I never know what to say when people ask me about it, because I'm just like, I don't know at this point. I really don't know at this point. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of leaning more toward no than yes at this point, which I hate to be that person, but like... some people are really convinced and saying it's pretty obvious that it's happening. I don't know. It would be dumb not to. Matter of when. I get that. I want to hope it'll happen. I just... I feel like I've been saying it since Reignited came out, and that's been over 8 years, so it's just kind of hard to, like... figure out why did it take so long? If they're gonna do it, like, I don't know. We've got like how many Crash content-based games since, you know, it's kind of annoying, but whatever. He's always got more love for no good reason. I love the guy, but all he does is give me a headache. Spyro 4 streams, dude, that'd be insane. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I can't. I'm gonna get this kiss again and try to get this spider, and then I'm getting the heck out of here. Because this is ridiculous. It's taking me way too long to do this upside down. I keep losing the, like, direction. Please, 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 please. Where's the spider? No. Okay, I give up. I give up. Let's go back to the exit portal. Oh, my voice is so strained. I love that. An old fanfic where Spyro is bitter. I'm gonna read that completely when I get to this portal. About not being as recognized as Crash. I love that. It should be a thing. So everybody's voting that they think, you know what, actually, we've got this poll done. Let's do. Do you think Spyro 4 will ever happen? Absolutely. Maybe. And hex nah. There you go. Everybody feels free, even if you're not a talker. You can express your opinion now. Alright. Got him, got him, got him, got him, got him, and boom! That was pretty slick. Slick, sick, and thick, if I do say so myself. After Crash 4 remakes of both trilogies, they're leaving money on the table if they don't. So true. So true, JR. Alright. This is sticking to my teeth. I didn't think about how goofy this was gonna look. Another poll tie. Oh, not tie. 50% on absolutely. I totally get you, Blade of Sun. I'm kind of getting there. I don't know. I hate to be a nihilist, but oh, missed that gem because Sparks was hungry. Forgot. No, this is going. I think I have to commit to the full game at this point. I think I'm going to. I'll be exhausted and ready for a snack when I'm done, but I think I have to. It's really not that hard.
Welcome to Wizard Peaks.
Yeah.
This is my favorite.
That's my fear too, Shayna. Like, every time I think that they're teasing an announcement, it ends up just being like merch comes out or First Four Figures does something, which is cool, but it's not a video game. I don't know. I just don't know. From a nostalgia perspective, though, it would be so stupid not to. So stupid not to. Like, especially because right now is like the prime time for nostalgia to really be hitting. Maybe before they didn't feel like it was long enough. I don't know. But I do agree that the fan content kind of like blows anything that they could do out of the water for me. Anyway, to a point. Like, not because, and what they do could be cool, but like I like the PS1 graphics anyway. So I like the fan games because they're built with that same like design. So it's like as nostalgic as it can get. Look at what God, I don't think there's any saving that. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. You know what? I don't know where I'm at. That's what. This is also a really good song. I don't think I need to go back over here anyway. What happened to that glide? What happened to that glide? It's really weird to do this upside down. Yeah, it's weird that it isn't, because like everybody knows Spyro, but they think of different things when they hear his name. A lot of them will be like, oh, Skylanders. I'm like,
Thank you for releasing me.
not what I was talking about. I don't know how many people know OG Spyro. I will say I've been pleasantly surprised that more people than I thought seem to know it, but... Okay. What are y'all's favorite platformer, retro platformer games next to Spyro? So like if you had to play something and it wasn't Spyro, what would you pick? I really didn't play as many platformers as you'd think, because I don't think Zelda wouldn't really... What category even is Zelda? It wouldn't really count, would it? I'd say I'd have to pick like a 3D Mario game like Galaxy or Sunshine, or I don't know. Nothing really gets even close to Spyro for me. I like Croc, but it makes me mad. I just now started playing Banjo-Kazooie, so... Samsung said Croc, Legend of the Goobas. I like to call them Gaboobies. I love Croc a lot. It was one of my first games, and I almost want to pick it. But I feel like a hypocrite if I do that, because as I play through the remaster, I realize how much I don't remember about it. Because it's been so long since I beat the whole thing. It's taking me so long to finish my Let's Play. So long. Stream-wise, you know, would you guys ever want to see Croc or Crash or anything like that? Doofin, I know you're a lot like me. It's like Spyro is like where it's at. But speaking of you said, oh gosh, someone in my public speaking class last semester, I legit did an entire presentation on classic Spyro and they still said it was Skylanders. Oh my god. Okay, first of all, this presentation sounds amazing. And I would love to see it. Obviously, you don't have to present it, but I would be curious about what you talked about, because that sounds really cool. Mario 64 is really good.
Listen carefully.
I'm bad at it, but it's really good.
There's a secret area in the artisan home. It is at the waterfall.
Jaxby
Try
said...
jumping on the stones there.
Artisan home, waterfall. Sounds good.
It's an action-adventure RPG, but I don't see what you said. Yeah, for some reason I don't see what you said. Crash was your choice, JR. I'm looking at this Twitch chat now, and either or both. Perfect. I really might do that. Let's see how far we get here, guys. I'm going to Blowhard next, and then Beastmakers. I think we're gonna finish the game. We're gonna finish the game tonight, yo. And then I'm gonna feel so accomplished. I feel so accomplished. You want? I'll have to stream the reverse mod upside down too. That'd be pretty funny. That'd be pretty funny because you're already playing the level in reverse. Then it's also upside down. That'd be cool. I hope I start a trend of people playing games upside down, because I've not really seen this much. And shout out to Greywick. I've wanted to do this, and I was scared to commit to like a full game, because we usually just do it for one-offs and streams, like when people buy it as a challenge. But I don't know. This is pretty solid. Oh boy. I want to get more Zelda fans on the channel, not because I'm like trying to like, I don't know, I do this because it's what I enjoy, obviously, but I want more Zelda on the channel, therefore more people that like it and want to see it. But it's harder because it's so popular, like you guys were saying. Like, Spyro is more niche, and I think that's why my channel has scaled like it has, because, you know, there's not a lot of Spyro love out there anymore. There's a little bit, but not like obsessively. And I feel like a lot of you guys are like me. You're kind of like, this is my life, is Spyro the Dragon. Like, this is everything. I don't care if I play it over and over again. I'm happy doing that, you know? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. That was so close. Hold the controller upside down? Dude, that's a good one. I liked what you said you did, which I've already played with my eyes closed, which I think is pretty similar. And I'm bad at it. Like, really bad at it. But I like that you said when you were younger you used to go into another room and, like, try to play the game by just listening to it. Didn't you tell me that once, Doofin? I think that's funny. That's really cool. This is gonna be the tough part. Platforms, I've noticed, are a little iffy with this upside down thing. Aw, thank you, Ms. H. That makes me happy that watching us play Zelda has slowly made you a fan. Although, I'm gonna tell you, if you come to tomorrow's stream, you might see those things that really scared you from my Valentines, the redeads. You might see them. You might see them. I'm sorry in advance, because they're even more terrifying when they make noises. So. Dude, I want to play Twilight Princess too.
I'm out of here.
Me and Shayna's goal is to have a full Let's Play of all of our favorite Zelda games. But where she's in school, Skyward Sword is going so slow. I've been slowly working on an edit of another video we have, and then when she gets out of school in a few weeks, we're supposed to record more, but Zelda games are just— oh, shoot. Zelda games are just really long anyway, so it is hard to do a Let's Play of them. But Jaxby, if you ever stream Twilight Princess, I will gladly commentate if you will have me. I would love that. Okay. No, I don't want to see their bikini bottoms. That, even though I know like very little about SpongeBob, that made me think of SpongeBob. That picture, man, I didn't even notice it till you pointed it out, and it's like, man, Redeads be going topless. They say free the itty. I'm afraid if I say it with the other thing, I'll get like shadow banned. Because they're wearing some kind of undies, but they ain't wearing no top. I don't know. It's weird. Wait, are you serious? Wait, hold on. Greywick, is that a joke about the discussion? Because if your laptop actually caught on fire, I'm like genuinely concerned right now. I actually believed it for a second, and I was like, wait, I bet he's making a joke. What the hell, Blowhard? What was that? You can't just stand in the corner like a big old giant pansy. The enemy in shock. Did you guys get that? Did I ever play Ape Escape? JR, I just barely caught that on the restream chat. Like, it literally just disappeared. I loved the demo of Ape Escape. That actually makes me want to play it on the channel because I never got to play the full game, but I had the demo and loved it. Those graphics, very nostalgic. Okay. Whew! Man. Stuff like this doesn't typically bother me, but I do feel a little dizzy. Sorry about the awful neck popping noises. That is a requirement, unfortunately, now that I regularly go to the chiropractor. Oh my god, you're serious. You're serious. I thought it was like the conversation we're having is so bad that it's like hellish. That's so scary, dude. Oh my god. Bro. Did you get it simmered down a little bit? Trying to cook an egg on it now, Greywick. Oh my god. Have you ever seen people cook eggs on like the hood of their car? It's so hot. I always thought that'd be fun. I mean, I wouldn't want to eat it afterward because I have OCD, but it'd be fun. My brain is awful. I was still in poll mode and I almost jokingly said, "What's your least favorite mental illness?" Don't answer that. My brain was trying to... It's not what I meant to think, but I had to share it out loud because it was just such a funny thought. Because it came from me thinking about how I have like 5 and it's just like, how do you not have them?
Nasty
How do you
dog
make
is
it through
turning
life
our
without at
swamp
least
into an
having
electrified
anxiety? At the
junkie.
very least.
And it used to be so
I don't know.
beautiful.
I'm sure it was.
Okay. Lip gloss is coming back. I've talked it all off again. Same. That's also a relatable OCD thing. The fumes. Eat the battery, my god. Don't do that. Disclaimer. JR says Ape Escape is so much fun. One of my favorite PS1 games, that and Tomba? I've heard of that. What is Tomba? Played Gubble for PS1? Remember getting it for Christmas in 1st grade. I don't think so. What's it about? Y'all gotta tell me about these games that I haven't played. I want to know all the deets. I forgot where I was at. For some reason I thought I was in Metalhead. And then I was like, wait, this isn't Metalhead. This is Terrace Village. This level is a little tough in general. Like, not the worst, but it's got a lot going on. Blasto? I have not heard of Blasto either. Yeah, they are! I agree, Doofin. It's the enemies and stuff. Oh my butts. That was a fail. Oh, guys, I have a story for you. So, Ms. H says, as a kid, I accidentally ingested glow stick liquid and thought I was going to die. Same thing also happened whenever I'd accidentally get shampoo in my mouth. Bro, same. I used to worry about inhaling hairspray. It's a whole thing. Oh, what in the hell just happened? I had let off of charge. I don't know why it kept going. I had a horrible thing happen last night, and I'm so grateful that I'm okay. So, you guys probably already know. If you don't, I'm here to remind you that my flavor of OCD comes with a lot of fears of, like, sickness, and, it's very food-oriented, so I'm very scared of food poisoning and stuff like that. So last night, I had ate, like, pizza and dairy-free ice cream, and I was like, I'm gonna have heartburn. I need to eat some vegetables. So I made some zucchini and carrots and, like, put chicken broth in it and put all these lovely seasonings and fresh, you know, unopened goat cheese. And it baked while I was having the night with, that Mabel hosted, Mabel the dog, in the Discord server last night. I stopped by to say hi there while it was baking. Well, went and took care of the duck, came back in, was like, oh, I'm so excited for dinner. It was late. And I took one bite of mostly the veggie, barely any of the cheese, and was like, man, this is good. I took the second bite that had a lot of the cheese, and it tasted like actual butts. It was really nasty. So I was like, goat cheese has a wang to it, but it doesn't taste like this. Like, I like goat cheese, so something's up. So I got the container that it was in out of the trash. Again, remember, this was pre-sealed. I thought it came from the recent grocery store trip we had, and I'm still pretty sure that it did. And the date was
Watch out,
April
Spyro.
1st.
The Norks in
Yesterday
these
was
parts
April
discovered the
20th.
power of electricity.
So,
It really stinks.
naturally, I panicked all night thinking I was going to get food poisoning, even though I spit out that second nasty bite and brushed my teeth 3 times. Because I wouldn't swallow the nasty bite, because I was, like, scared. And I checked the date and was like, oh! Spit it out, brushed my teeth 3 times, and was still scared about the first bite I took, even though it barely had any of the cheese on it. The container smelled like butts, even though when I got the cheese out and opened it, it smelled totally fine. So I don't know if it was just the cheese in the bottom had started to go bad. It was so terrible. So anyway, one of my worst OCD fears came true. I'm usually really crazy about checking dates on things, but the fact that it was sealed and I think I just got it from the store, I didn't think about it. So nasty. Ugh. But yeah, if I use any cleaning supplies or sprays, I'm always like trying to wear a mask or cover my face because I'm afraid of inhaling it. Why am I so bad at this right now? Stop it. Stop it. I need to go get me a chicken. Come here. So yeah, I relate to the glue stick liquid thing a lot because I was always scared of what that actually was as a kid. I have the hiccups a little bit. Sorry. Arson's going crazy. I was always scared of what was actually in it. What is it? Does anybody know? Ms. H, since you're like, okay, can we look it up? What is the glow stick liquid? It always felt like it would be like something really radioactive. Even though I know it's not, obviously. But like my brain always thought it was. Oh, that's funny. Yummy expired goat cheese. Yeah, not good. April fooled by a goat. Oh my gosh,
Good job, Spyro. One day
You
you'll
got
be able to
fooled.
tell all the dragons about your
You guys are
amazing
funny. That's
adventure.
funny.
Sure, but what I'd really like to do is get out of this swamp.
For some reason, I was just chewing on it because I was dumb and it def tasted chemically. Ew. Yeah, that's scary, bro. That is so scary. I've heard some pretty crazy horror stories of people like... I know, Shayna, you had like an instance of like eating something and not realizing it was molded. Like, oh, that's the worst. Especially when it's like not supposed to be at the point you're doing it because it's not like you're expecting it. I think this happened to Ty once with like a body armor or a Gatorade or something. It was like sealed. It may not have been Ty, but I think it may have been. Somebody I know that happened to. Jaxby says, I saw a thing where some guy ate a mercury thermometer as a kid and never told his parents because he was worried he'd get in trouble. And he was getting poisoned as an adult and they found it in him? Oh my gosh. Don't know if it's true, but that's crazy either way. I was scared of mercury. I was scared of thermometers because my mom, as all good moms, especially when kids just eat things, you know, she told me like, stuff in thermometer, bad. Battery acid, bad. You know, if it takes the batteries out of something and it has white fuzz on it, don't touch it. Well, I took all this stuff ridiculously literally, though. I would get to the point where I would have, like, phobias of the object even existing. So, yeah, that's so crazy and scary, man. Freaks me the freak out. No way. No freaking way. What does that mean, Shayna? A half-life expectancy of 50 days? Does that mean it just goes away? I thought doesn't it like, I don't know, I thought your body like stored it or something. And that's why people are so scared of it. I don't know what science mean, you're gonna have to explain it. Eating a thermometer with mercury, whether it lasted that long or not, is still horrifying though. Like, it's still horrifying. Ms. H, sorry. Do we have the same grandmother? Because that's 90% of the problems I have today. Remember that possession dream I was talking about earlier? That came from Nanny for sure. Love her. Love her. But OCD has some genetic tendencies, I believe. Lord God. I definitely thought I was gonna get possessed by things all the time. Oh my god. I remember, this one's really sad actually, but every time I would like go to the hospital when my grandparents were sick, for context, my mamaw, which is my dad's mom, and then my poppy, which is my mom's dad, passed away really close together, like 3 weeks apart of cancer, and they were in the hospital a lot when I was like 12. I would come home and change my clothes and get a bath and then proceed to be afraid of the clothes that I wore even after putting them in the washing machine because I was afraid that all the evil, like, the dark spirits, like, of the people that had, like, passed away at the hospital were attached to the clothing and that I was going to get bad wooju from it and or possessed. So, that's that. I'm just gonna dip on those gems and go ahead and get out of here because I want to beat the game. Religious trauma for real, girl, for real. That makes me feel like way better though, hearing that from somebody else casually, especially since like, oh my gosh, yeah. Oh god, no. No, I promise I was fine. Nothing ever happened. I still have some of the clothes. Some of them still kind of fit me, because I never grew. And nothing's happened yet. So I think you're good. What the hospital gowns? Oh god. Oh geez, okay. Okay, that wasn't bad. And then these two, I think, hit each other. Anyway. Guys, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trigger anybody. I think it sounds so ridiculous now because I know I'm like... I don't know. There's some things that it's just like, I feel like nobody ever, if people would have heard the thoughts I had when I was a teenager, they would be like, what the heck is wrong with you? But, I appreciate that you relate, but I didn't expect you to. So, sorry for putting ideas in your head. Like I said, nothing happened. It's all good. But it's almost like a germophobia, but like spiritual. It was really weird. Jaxby, that is a very interesting theory about Satan. You know, I do love to do the rock on thing, and I didn't know that it stood for devil horns, and I'm like, wait, am I summoning a demon when I'm just trying to rock on? Like, that's not what I'm trying to do. Shayna said, depends on how much you eat, but it means 50 days later, half of the mercury will be out of your body. No, because I researched the heck out of it when I started eating salmon. Oh, yep. Do we all have OCD here? I know my wife does, probably. I mean, she's not diagnosed, but I am, and I can tell. Okay. That was pretty solid. I did better upside down than I did in the part that released today of this, by the way. It's an amazing, fantastic... I'll respond to that joke. It's a fantastic 13-minute part of me doing the reverse mod, if you want to check it out. So far I'm doing better upside down than I did right side up, so there's that. Shayna says I don't have COD. This is a funny joke within the family. Because my mom gets a kick out of the fact that my grandmother says that she doesn't have that old COD. She means OCD. She probably does, by the way, but I'm not a psychiatrist or psychologist. But they'll tease her and say she has it. Anyway, she calls it COD, and then it always makes me laugh because I think she's saying, Nanny's saying, I don't have that old Call of Duty. And that's just really funny because Nanny doesn't even have an Xbox. So, anyway. Just to explain Shayna's reference.
Be on the lookout for
Miss H, you read my mind.
Cold-blooded killers.
You read my mind.
Frogs?
And this used to
That's
be such
funny.
a nice swamp.
Duty. Call of Duty. I guess everybody has that version. That's the bootleg version. Call of Duty. Get out of here, Jermathy. Oh, a new name I've decided to call people is Jermathy. So if you're Appalachian, Jeremy sounds like Jeremy. And I just thought mixing it with like Timothy would be really funny. So Jermathy. Jermathy. Get out of my freaking way, Jermathy. I did do Jimothy once. That's a good one. I'm scared to tackle those frogs. I think I'm gonna leave them. Here we go. Upside down. Pleat, 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 pleat. Pow, 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 pow. If you haven't watched my episode with Alyssa on religious trauma of toasting Norks, it is really long. I'm testing more long-form content. One of these guys, when he respawns after I die, ends up here and just standing on the water. He's not supposed to do that. Pablo LMAO, I just understood the joke. That made me laugh even more about it. It is, like, not smart for me to go all the way over here with now no sparks, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna see what happens. Now, another thing that would be fun to stream— oh, I didn't mean to pause— is an entire stream of Sparksless, which you would have to force. Dead. But could you imagine making it through the game Sparksless? It would be crazy. Okay, let's try this room again. I'm proud of you, chat, for getting the joke. You did great. It does sound the same in your defense. These glides are really hard to, like, judge when you're upside down. Another great song. Daggone it. It's like no matter what I do, that guy gets me. Sparksless would be so insane. The whole game. I don't think that would be completed in one stream. I think I would have to split it up. I'm not opposed to trying it though at some point. You freaking— oh my gosh. How did I get the frog but not him? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. We're skipping those. Yeah, get this checkpoint. Eggless and Spyro 2, stop. That's so funny.
Here since I was your age. No.
Yeah, live would be nuts. I'd be down to try it.
Gotta go.
Of course the Pisces has a fish joke. No one's gonna comment on my funny fish joke. When did you make a fish joke? Hold on. Satan's cool because he likes rock and roll. I don't see it. Oh, it was causing him to have internal— ew. Yuck. Lord Gosh. Lord Gosh is a great guy. Blessed but Marinette for creating Lord Gosh. If you don't know who Lord Gosh is, you need to check out Spyro Crisis and Chronolia. I have old playthroughs of it. Probably not very great quality. But you can also download and play it yourself. Highly recommend it. Okay. We're just gonna get through this. I need to sit up a little bit. Oh, gosh. Okay. Next, we have treetops. Upside down. I don't know how I'm going to do the supercharge as well, but we'll try it. See, they respawn in different places. It's weird. I don't know what that's about. I don't really care about your little one-pointers, loser. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're almost to the exit portal.
Thank you for releasing me.
She said I don't have COD, and I said no, you had salmon. Cod. Okay, I get it. Oh, that's funny. Oh, insta-dead. That's great. Get him. Charge him. Out of my way. Froggerts. Freaking froggerts. Burn the freaking frogs, gay. That's a good one, isn't it? I love that one. Daggone it. Get me out of here. Free this dragon. I gotta stretch.
I'll
Oh
tell
boy.
You what to do with those creatures. Smash them, Spyro.
Jeez,
Step
Pete.
them out and squish them and squash.
You know, I remember Frogger, and I never played it, really. I remember, like, people having it, but I never played it. And, like, seeing it. I feel like that voice on Spyro in that cutscene sounded— he sounded a little different, didn't he? I'd be intrigued, like, I would be interested to play Frogger as an adult. I would. That'd be cool. Okay, treetops. I'm just gonna let that happen, because I need new sparks anyway, and I don't want to chase the fodder down. Okay. Okay. I love when the chicken gets to be a victim of that. That's funny. Okay. Alright. We're so close, y'all. So close to completing the game. I appreciate those who are still here when you're able to be. Of course, no pressure if you can't be, but that's very cool of you. We're gonna go to treetops. We're gonna do this. We're committed. We're so committed. Looking at... Yes. Oh, Bubba. He's a good fella. What the heck? Arson just came up here, trampling. YouTube's bedtime reminders, how funny. I admire a good night owl. I'm really, like, I'm neither. I'm not a late night person. I am also not a morning person. So I have this weird balance where I'm pretty much a 12 to 8 person. Like, sometimes I'll go to bed a little earlier than 12. My god, Artisan. But, my average is like 12 to 8. Sometimes 12 to 9. I have a hard time waking up. I feel like I need a lot of sleep to feel good, which I'm wanting to change. I feel like it's partially a bad habit, needing that much sleep. I mean, you're supposed to have, like... It's not a bad thing to have 8 hours, obviously, but... Oh my gosh, you'd admire me to death! I stay up till 3 sometimes, that's wild, bro.
Greetings, Spyro,
That's crazy.
For an amazing tour of the treetops.
Yeah, y'all got me curious about Frogger now,
One
too.
supercharge.
The PS1 one, I know there's a lot of different Frogger games. They even have it at, like, Malibu Jacks, like, indoor arcades. So. Okay. Oop. Let's try my trick and see if I can get it to work. I almost made it to the freaking platform without the trick. Holy crap. Do you see that supercharge? Okay, I'm so disoriented right now. Here we go. Did it, baby. Boom, baby. That's right.
That was quite a ride, Spyro. You've learned a
Whew.
lot since you were a young fighter.
Yeah, well, you could have found an easier spot to
Shayna,
get
are you
stuck.
still here? If so, are you working on homework or what are you doing tonight? I would imagine so. I always thought it was weird that the flame is kind of a different color over here. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that. See? It's kind of got like a greenish tint to it. I think it's like that in all of Treetops, but... Hello, I'm here, she says. Yes. What are you into? Jaxby! Because I'm still here too, if anybody cares! Jaxby. I would kind of be offended if you weren't. Not if you were busy, of course, but like, if you just left without announcing, I'd probably be, kind of offended. Why is there, where did this, there's a bug in here, flying around. My lord. Okay. Man, people that like Spyro 1, they're gonna love my channel. I have so many just full videos of, at this point. Playing through the whole family, the whole game. That didn't even make sense, but whatever. Can I get this upside down? Yes, I can! I bet there's not a Spyro speedrunning category for upside down yet. I should start it, because no matter what, I would be the record first. And I think that's cool. What do you guys think? Should I do the first any percent Spyro 1 speedrun? That's what this secretly is. Oh, I don't wanna... Yeah, if it's any percent, then screw it. I'm just gonna leave. I need to do the other section, but... Right? Shouldn't I? I think I should. Like, maybe not this playthrough since it wasn't the intention, but I could do it again with, like, a speed goal. It wouldn't even have to be a stream. I could maybe record it that way. I don't feel bad for not interacting with anybody. I don't know. I kind of think it'd be fun. Wait, who's talking about Krispy Kreme? Who's talking about Krispy Kreme? Only lightly doing homework, but only because you're streaming, smiley face. Aww. Am I distracting? That's good. Okay, bye, I'm leaving. I'm not even busy. Oh my gosh! Well, I guess since you told me, it's fine. Orange hearts. How cute. Should have bought Boston creams at the store earlier. Yes, you should have, so I could live through you. I actually like, the icing cream filling better than the custard. What do you guys like better? Specifically the Long John donuts, the long ones with the chocolate on top and the icing type of cream in the center. It's my favorite. Custard's I like custard though, I do. I like almost any donut though. I'm not gonna discriminate against a donut. If it's raspberry filled, I like it. Minus the red 40. If it's lemon custard filled, I like it. I like glazed. I don't think that there's like a way to make a donut bad, personally. Long Johns don't have icing in them. You said this before. Yeah, well, I thought, yeah, the Long Johns with the chocolate icing and the thing in the center. That's how they sell them around here. That's what they call a Long John, technically. And they make them without icing too, but they definitely have chocolate covered ones. So that's, I'm intrigued about your donut situation in the miniature sodas. What's it like there? Can I get to that from here? I don't think I've ever done it that way. Don't think I ever have. Didn't even think to do it. Guys, we're so close. All I have left after this is Dreamweavers, and because who counts Nork Nexus is like 2 levels. And we're not gonna have Nasty's loot because we didn't 100%, so. Kinda epic. Whoa! Excuse you. My goodness. I would say this is one of the longest streams I may have ever had, but when me and Jaxby raced that second time, when we did all 3 Spyros, I think that lasted for 5 hours and something, which is crazy. I think that's... I don't think this will hit 5. But I don't know. I think it'll hit... It might hit 4. Barely. But maybe not even that. I don't know. We got some donut combos going on in here. Regional. Huh! That's so crazy! Geez, sorry. Agreed, Doofin. I like, I don't love Twilight Harbor. Like I said earlier, I think I picked it as my least favorite Spyro 1 level because I love Spyro 1 so much that it was actually hard to pick the least favorite level when Ms. H asked me. But I picked Twilight Harbor because, at least I think I did, I meant to, right? Because of the it's just hard, honestly. It's a little hard compared to other Spyro 1 levels. I do like Nork Cove, but, I think that's just because I like the construction theme, because my dad is in construction, and I'm like, oh, this is where Dad would work if he was in the Spyro universe. Which, speaking of which, my dad's birthday is May 19th, and I have a Facebook post I'm really proud of that I made for my Not Ripto's Father gaming Facebook page of Tater the dragon being freed, and I'm wishing my dad happy birthday because Tater the dragon is being born, and my dad was born, and his nickname is Tater. I thought it was a great creative concept. If anybody wants to congratulate me on it. But anyway, I hope my dad gets a bunch of happy birthdays. That'd be cool. Okay. Let's see here. If you're gonna ask me why his nickname is Tater, I don't know. Nobody knows. He doesn't know. He said some old man called him that once when he was a kid, and then everybody stopped calling him by his real name. So.
This big robot is all charged up to meet you.
It's just that anything with the custard was called Boston cream, but maybe I'm just not in the know of the donut world. Yeah, I actually have no idea. This is interesting, though. Incorrectly called them eclairs? Whoa. Twilight Harbor is a pain, bro. Not because I ain't never heard of them referred to as Long Johns. Long Johns aren't the best, I mean, there are way better things they could have called them, to be fair. I hate saying the phrase, I love Long Johns. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. My god, how many times can Metalhead eat my ass? Sorry guys for cussing. I tried not to. I thought it was funny and then I realized it probably wasn't. We're probably gonna get got. I don't have any fodder. I mean, I could go back out and get some. No, I can't. I'm locked in. So, yeah. I guess, you know what? This answers a question I had about Metalhead. So, Metalhead, by my understanding, is the first boss level where you do have fodder. However, I just realized that even though you have fodder in the level, you are locked out of the rest of the level when you fight Metalhead, and maybe that's the difference, because in the other levels, you don't get locked out of, like, the area, so, like, that's why there's just no fodder available, because you're not supposed to have fodder with a boss. Do you guys think I'm onto something? I think I figured it out. Sansom, you're also a May baby. Are you a Taurus? Also, my dad's a Taurus. I don't know if dad even knows he's a Taurus. That's just something. I don't know a lot about astrology, by the way. I'm totally faking it. I know that I'm a Libra, and that makes sense. That's all I know. That's really all I know. And that my wife definitely acts like the Leo that she is. She's here listening. Apparently a lot of people think the cream ones are eclairs, but eclairs are different than Long Johns because it's a different pastry bread or something like that. Oh. Blaveson, you should try it upside down. To do this, I'm literally just using OBS, and then I'm right-clicking the game capture, hitting transform, and then flipping it vertically. You can do the same thing horizontal and play mirrored if you wanted to. And you can do both, which is hell. I've done that in a live stream and I don't recommend it, but you can do it. Dad is the GOAT, 100%. Thank you for saying it's a cute nickname. Oh my god, Jaxby! Your nicknames in college are getting plumb out of hand. Plumb out of hand. That's whew, that's a lot. It's so much that I can't even reread it out loud because I'll probably get shadow banned by the shadow government. Ms. H, you know all about the shadow government, I'm sure. I know, you've told me. You know a lot about it. Sure, let's just leave. We have Dreamweavers. Oh my god, we're so close. It's almost 10 o'clock, but it's okay. I'm good. I'm still going. No government mentioned. Yas. Your favorite. Yeah, dude, you're like awesome for being able to use an iPad for this stuff. Blows my mind. Blows my mind. I don't know how you do it, Blade of Sun. I'm gonna end this poll. And I'm gonna do a new poll. I'm gonna do this one. For some reason, the closer I get to the end of Spyro 1, always it gets glitchier. I don't know why. Okay. I think you'll like this poll. I'm curious to see what wins this. Because there are some good options. And I think I did that right. think that's it. Right? Dark Hollow. Did I say Dark Hollow? I meant to say Dark Passage. Hold on. I'm ending the poll. I have to redo it. I always do that. I always say Dark Hollow instead of Dark Passage because I like Dark Hollow so much. Dark Passage. Lofty Castle. Now you know what the poll is, though. So you can cheat and think about it. Haunted Towers. And I spelled Jock wrong, too. There you go. Alright. But yeah, the closer I get to the end of this, it gets so glitchy. I don't know why. I don't know if there's more going on in these levels. I would blame my emulator, but I don't know. I do have a working PlayStation finally. I don't know who all saw in the Discord server, but me and Shayna went to this like new-ish, I think, little mostly antique shop this past weekend. And they had two thick, I love thick PlayStation 2s, okay? Because that's what I grew up with. I like it. I don't like the slim. I don't have a problem with the slim, it just... There's no emotional attachment because I had the thicky one. So anyway, they had two fat PS2s there. And I was like, they didn't have a price on them. And I was like, oh, how much you guys want for these? And she was like, oh, he'll do 20 bucks as is. They're untested, but like 20 bucks a piece, like for either of them. One of them had a controller, a Mad Dog controller with it. And I was like, give me that one. And she was like, I hope it works for you. I was like, me too. But honestly, if it doesn't, 20 bucks is 20 bucks, bro. Like, it's worth the risk. We got it home, and by God, it works like a freaking charm. And I'm thrilled. I'm sorry, Double Cheese McQueeze. That's a beautiful username, though. You're welcome to listen instead of watch if you do decide to stay. We're close to the end. I'm in Dreamweaver's land. Is Dark Passage the most popular level, really, guys? Who voted for Dark Passage over Lofty Castle? I need to know. I'm taking names. I'm taking names. No, I like Dark Passage, but I love Lofty Castle. It's the soundtrack for me in Lofty Castle. And also just the fact that it's a castle. I love castles. Yeah, thick PS2, baby. That's what's up, y'all. Okay, that's fair. The music is good. Yo, Rash is here. Hold the frick up. Hold the frick up. We've got a Spyro fan level creator in the chat. Welcome, dude. How goes it? One time you said something really funny to me. You and Sansom both have called me my favorite variations that I've heard so far of Not Ripto's father. Sansom called me Not Ripto's baby daddy, and that made me lose my crap. I thought that was the funniest thing in the world. And then Rash, when you messaged me once, I think you called me like something really similar and funny. It was like I can't remember what it was, but it was good, okay? I appreciate you for it. So anyway, welcome. Dark Passage does have good music. Jacques also has great music.
I'd rather blame the fools.
Noelle slipped on the banana pill and her game ended up like this. Why are we upside down? Yes. Apologies. I tangented. I think that's a word I made up. Hate these guys. Can't stand the Cupids, man. They make me so mad. So PS2 Slim was awesome until the reader ribbon pops out and scratches my disc. Oh gosh. We have two Slims and neither of them work. So that's my theory. My lifelong BFF, like, I took my fat one to her house 10 years ago when she still lived with her parents. And, like, I just never asked to get it back. And then after she moved out, she was like, I'm gonna get that back for you. And then, like, her parents didn't know where it was at, so she gave me her Slim. And I think it worked, like, half the time, but half the time it didn't. And then Shayna came into my life with a PS2 Slim, and it didn't work either. So I was like, I'm tired of these guys, and I loved my fat one. It never, I mean, at the time I took it to my friend's house, it was already, God, 15 years old probably, and never had any issues, so I do believe in the fat PS2. And Ms. H, I'm starting to see a pattern with you. If you pick Dark Passage because it's pretty, and you love, Crystal Islands, do you like purple by chance? Are you a purple? Are you what Shayna likes to call one of the purple people? What the heck? This vacuum cleaner just about got me. I thought these were vacuum cleaners when I was a kid. Not really, but I would call them that. Not when they're puppies, but when they're the scary red thing that also reminds me of somebody I used to know, but we won't go into that. We won't go into that. We don't need to go into that. You stay. This is like butts to play upside down, y'all. Jeez. Not Ripto's Baby Daddy's amazing. It really hits. It really slaps. That's so cool, Blade of Sun, that you do it like that. Holy shit. Making sure I didn't miss anything. One copy of your Year of the Dragon crashes if you go to the sorceress. It's because she's so daggone ugly. I'm kidding, that's mean. I mean, she's mean, but that doesn't justify my actions. Wait, let me have a rant about traffic. You know, the fun part about streaming is that I can just tell you about my day. And earlier, I made a minor announcement that I'm going to be doing a series with my friend Alyssa, but I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys, we're going to do a podcast together. So I'm excited for those moments to be able to just talk about stupid stuff that, like, no one cares about. Like what I'm about to tell you, which is, this dude today freaking honked at me when I literally couldn't turn yet. And he literally, like, I saw him in my rearview mirror. He was like a middle-aged man, first of all, so, like, grow the frick up already. And he literally, like, honked at me and, like, shrugged like this. So I happy honked back, because that's what I do when people honk at me and I didn't do anything wrong, because I think it's funny. But I was so mad about it. I may have made a bigger deal about it than I needed to. But I was not happy. Anyway. Naruto's Baby Daddy adds another layer of drama to it all. It really does. Let's see. Haunted vacuum cleaners! Fun fact, the track you picked for your level. Oh, you're talking to Rash. My throat just made noise. Track you picked for your level, I forgot. I made it! Sinister Spell Swamp. Ooh. I remembered I made it, but I blanked on the name. Doofin, so I don't, it's been a while since, I mean, I just made music with my cousin, but, like, I don't regularly make music, but I remember, like, when I would write a guitar riff that I liked, or even writing a song that I liked, because I don't, like, frequently play it, I would literally forget it. I would forget how to play my own song. So I made this rule where if I write something on guitar, I write the chords down, or make my own tab, or record it at least, like a video of me playing it, so I can always look back and remember how to do it, because that's a thing when you're a writer. That's a thing. Very cheeky with the anti-piracy. And then you wipe the blood. Oh, talking about my story, Jaxby says, and then you wipe the blood off your forehead, got back into your car and drove home. Yes, that's what I meant by overreacting. If you want me to be honest, my overreaction was a little dramatic. I took a back road that actually ends up being parallel with the road the guy took, and then whenever I passed him from the parallel road, I double honked at him again and waved. I was a little petty this morning. I kind of woke up on the wrong side of the bed, and he just didn't pick a good day. I'm a big fan of the kill him with kindness method. Also known as passive aggression. Whoops. I'm working on it. Sometimes. This song, okay? This song. Come on, guys. Come on. It's my favorite song in Spyro 1. Period. Do, 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 do. Do, do. It's so good. Anyway. Jacques got no votes. I'm gonna leave that poll up for a little bit because that's actually kind of funny. You picked the wrong day to mess with me, Noelle. Possibly. That's right. I was mad because Ruffles knocked her food down. Knocked it all over the dresser and down the crack of the thing on the dresser. And then meowed at me for more as if she didn't spill it all. But she just couldn't reach it through the crack. Ruffles ruined my day. She is cute though. She's a cute cat. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I support those of you who voted for Dark Passage. I just don't agree with your lifestyle. Sorry. It's just a bad joke. Ms. H says, my grandma said to get him with kindness too, but remember she told me the devil was in everything, so... You're right. You're not wrong. I will remember this, and I will bring it to my next therapy session. For sure. One of my favorite, like, Appalachian things is... Like, there's always, like, the my mama always said, but then there's also the... My mama or my papa always said. By God, by golly, by gosh. You can make anything a singular word if you're Appalachian. By golly, my goodness, my gosh. That was one word. I didn't have to separate those with spaces. It was just, that was a word. It's done been said. I said it. Alright. It's dangerous for me to be live streaming at night because I turn into a different person at night. I've got like some kind of glitch that causes me to be goofy at night, so sorry in advance for that. Always wanted to do a podcast. Yeah, I have too. I've had a few people mention it to me. And when me and Alyssa like do our live streams, Ms. H, earlier I saw that we're a hoot. You said that we're a hoot and you're excited. Thank you for that. I got distracted by something and that made me not get to respond, but I appreciate that. That makes me happy. Me and Alyssa do vibe, which is cool. I think it's just like we have a lot to talk about with religious trauma. But I would be intrigued. Could you imagine like not a Spyro, like I already do mental health with Spyro, but could you imagine like a Spyro themed podcast? We need that. Like people make Zelda themed podcasts. Who's gonna start the Spyro one? I think I have too much going on to be the starter of it, but if anybody wants to do it, I will gladly contribute. I will gladly contribute. I don't know why I did that. I stopped the supercharge. What the heck? Wait. Why did I pick Supercharge back up? Did you see that? What the heck? What just happened? That platform does not have Supercharge. Okay, well that was a clippable moment. What the frick? I'm not saying anybody has to clip that, but I will definitely be doing it when I re-download the stream. What the frick? What the actual heck? That was crazy. I've never seen him be able to come to a full stop and then pick Supercharge back up. That's nuts. Okay, anyway. Sorry. Geeking out a little bit. I don't know what happened there. That was really weird. Bizarre, y'all. Bizarre. Man. I just love this song, man. Okay. Yikes. My goodness. I'm gonna take out this section and then I'll catch back up on the chat, but whoa. Whoa. Whoa! As Crash Bandicoot would say. Can I make it? Heck yeah. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I felt like I could make it. I really can't tell where I'm at upside down here. This is weird. Huh, okay. Oh yes, that is the lore behind Ruffles and her name. The Witching Hour? That was crazy. I can try it again, I guess, since I got put back here. I'll try it. But yeah, Spyro podcast. I don't know. I am very ambitious, and part of me is like, yeah, no, that did not happen again. What the heck? Part of me is like, yeah, sure, I would host it. I mean, you know what? I could if it was like a very low effort, like a monthly thing. I could, because podcasts are easy to edit, because you're not really cutting a lot. Because people are listening because they want to hear the whole combo, not because of the quick, fun edits. So, I don't know. Maybe we should do a Spyro podcast for the channel. That'd be kind of fun. And if I did that, I don't know, I could get the podcast elsewhere too. We're gonna get me and Ty are gonna get our music on Spotify and stuff like that, but I don't know. Jaxby's in. Could have guests in the community. I don't know, I think it'd be fun. Could see if I could get speedrunners to go on it. I wonder if I could. Oh, that's a good question, Rash. Which of the GBA games? I liked Attack of the Rhinox the best, personally. Does that mean it is the best? I don't know, but I did like it the best. It's been a while since I played through all. I'm very slowly getting through Season of Ice. And then I'm gonna do Season of Flame, and then I'm gonna do Attack of the Rhinox. Can't believe it's 10 o'clock and I'm still streaming. I'm crazy. Balls crazy. Ooh, yeah! The creators of the fan-made levels on it. Absolutely! That would be awesome. That'd be great. Great guest to have. I don't want to have real Spyro original creators, because then they might find out about my t-shirts, so... I'm kidding. I don't think... They don't own it anymore anyway, so I guess it wouldn't matter, huh? Oh my gosh! I got that fairy. Man. Oh wait, it kept it. Oh, thank God. Because I touched the thing. Good night, Ashley, and good night, Zach. I know, I'm up. I usually do not stream this late. I'm kind of shook right now. But I'm determined. I'm so close to the end of the game. But good night. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you. Excited for tomorrow. Dadgummit. It just gets stuck in your head. Season of Flame is your favorite, Doofin. You know, it's been a while since I've played it, so I have to give it a fair chance. I do remember just really liking Attack of the Rhinox a lot, but like I said, I need to like play them now to have a proper opinion. These bird pigs, man, are crazy. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I don't think there's any other game on this planet I would even want to be streaming this late at night. I think it would have to be Spyro this late, unless I was streaming with somebody and was just having a good time. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, did you hear the bird? Did you hear the bird clock? Yeah. Sometimes it breaks through the sound barrier. I'm always afraid in meetings that it's gonna go off. I'm like, oh my god, people are gonna think I'm in the forest during a work meeting. Which sometimes I am. Sometimes I sit outside and my house is in the forest, so... Guys, I think we're doing it. We're doing it. Oh my gosh. We're so close. I'm so excited. I think I can get this done by 11. I hope. That still gives me an hour before bedtime to chill the frick out. I love that you knew what bird it was. That's really cool. I want to be able to recognize bird sounds like that because yeah, it is my, as Shayna said, it's my Mama's bird clock that ironically we got her when I was 10 and I didn't know that until we watched a home video, but my papa gave it to me because the front of it broke and he was like, ah, this thing's like not, you know, it's falling apart, whatever. I was like, I want it. I want that clock. And because my mama's been, she passed away when I was 13. Which is a long time ago, because I'm old. But yeah, she loved birds, and she really loved hummingbirds, so hummingbirds make me think of her, and it makes me love hummingbirds. But I would like to get to the point where I just recognize the sounds of birds. Would you let me get you, you freaking butt? What the god? Okay, we're just gonna spin it all the way around because I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do Haunted Towers and then go do Jacques, even though Jacques is closer. Which confuses me, because I like to do the levels in order and do the boss last. But the setup here is a little wild.
Hello, Spyro. Nicely done.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, Mermaid Coast turned out so cool. I'm working on Season of Ice Chilled. It's just, I didn't mean to go that way. I didn't mean to go that way, but we'll respawn at the dragon. I got disoriented. Because I'm upside down. I think the last level I did in Season of Ice was Hummingbird Fort. It's been a minute since I've played it. I need to do it again. I kind of like... It's really hard because I've already started Let's Plays of like Season of Ice, for example, and I like doing like the chilled theme where I like talk calmly and make stupid jokes. But part of me is like, do I stream the Game Boy games? I mean, that doesn't stop me from doing a Let's Play of them. But I feel like I would get really mad because they do make me really upset. They're such a pain in the butt to play. And this is where the game really gets glitchy. Haunted Towers, and then Nort Cove gets really bad. I don't know why. Something to do with my emulator. I fell off. Never got past the first homeworld in Season of Ice. I'm in the second one right now, but I don't remember much beyond that. I don't remember how many homeworlds there are. Does anybody know? Oh yeah, the crash level stuff looks so cool. Man, if it wasn't for Spaghetti Spyro from Bun Baroness, dude, I'm telling you what, I don't know where I would be in life right now. It's literally what made me want to come back to YouTube. I was like, oh, I can play like these fan games. And it just sparked so much creativity in my own head with my own content and my own Spyro interests. Like the Spyro Realms news briefing. I appreciate Bun Baroness a lot. So freaking cool. Okay. I waited too long on that. My thing is really just getting through this level. Now this level, this dragon statue right here makes me think of the first time I played Spyro all the way through with my dad. We stayed up till like midnight playing it and didn't know about memory cards, so we got here, couldn't save it, and didn't understand or like realized that turning it off would make us lose all of our progress. So when we turned it on the next day, we like about had a panic attack. We were so upset. And then my cousin was like, oh yeah, you have to get a memory card and whatever. It's just funny how like different things were back then and how innocent that is. Like, oh, they didn't know they needed a memory card. And now you don't need memory cards once again because now things autosave. I mean, you need storage, but it is easier. Funny how times change. Ah, how the times change. Oh, fart balls. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We got this. We got this, y'all. Come on. Let's just go ahead and... Oh, I was gonna try to get that over with, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's grab this dragon. I'm getting tired, but we're so close. I'm not backing out now. I'm not backing out now.
Patience, little one.
I'm not gonna do
You'll
it.
soon have the opportunity to battle the one who matters most. Nasty Nork.
I don't know if the speedways are mandatory, actually. That's a good question if you're talking about the Game Boy games. Yes, for real. Same. Like, the ambience videos have actually, I've told you this before, Doofin, but like I've literally, when I've been anxious, have been able to like fall asleep to those songs. And it's so nice to have like something. What I love about listening to you and Spirit's work is like it's familiar because it's like it's from Spyro, but it's also new, and that is like, for me, that's what I need to like be calm and chill. I want more, and that's how I feel about the fan games too, is it's like same thing but different, same vibes but different take. It just, yeah, it's so cool. I'm just very thankful that people like you all exist, everyone who has contributed. And QT Derek has been so kind to help to give me access to being able to make levels. I just, like I said, I need to sit down with Shayna this summer and really like learn Unreal Engine. It really helps that Blender is out of the mix for the blocks, but I still need to learn Unreal Engine because I've never done anything like that, and I don't have a very tech-savvy brain. Whoops. But yes, anyway, this community is fantastic. New twists on our favorite purple boy. Y'all do, you're great at it. Okay. Woo! Here we go. Ugh. The glide didn't work. It just didn't work. Like, I literally glide. Why did OBS disconnect? What the heck? Okay. Can you guys still hear me? I just got notification that OBS disconnected. Hold up. I gotta figure out why this is happening. Welcome back. Yeah, it crashed. That's so weird. I'm gonna sit here a minute, because I don't trust it. Okay. Really weird. It is... Huh. Okay, hold on. Let me, I'm gonna pause the game. I don't know why it's doing this, because it's definitely dropping, like, quality really quickly. It could be just an internet thing. Like a glitch in the Matrix. It's green again, but like I said, it's being really weird.